Finally, the Knicks have returned. Here we go, y'all. We are back once again to lay in witness to the New York Knicks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Today, we are all the way out there in the frigid, cold Minnesota weather. Welcome back, y'all. It's been a minute. It's been, 3 days? This is technically the 4th day of us not being able to watch New York Knicks basketball, and let alone not being able to get together to watch New York Knicks basketball. It's a late game tonight. A 9:30 start time. We gonna have all night together, y'all. We're gonna have all night together. And today is going to be a very interesting game. Because not only is Minnesota playing well, shout out to Minnesota, a very good team. Obviously, tonight is gonna be marked down as the Karl Anthony Towns return game back to Minnesota. Back to the team that drafted him. Back to where all those feelings and emotions and growth in his life have come from. Karl Anthony Towns has a lot to go through tonight. He's got a lot to process. I am hoping that Mr. Towns brings out big cities tonight. Because if there's one thing I'm sure of, Julius Randle is going to have his best game of the season tonight. Dante DiVincenzo will look to go off tonight, get back on track. A guy who's shooting sub 40% from the field, shooting 32% from three. This is the guy that broke the Knicks record last season. Shot over 40% on extremely high volume. Was looking Klay Thompson-esque last season. And this season, he's looking Klay Thompson-esque in the other way. Right, we had Warriors Klay Thompson last year, and Minnesota seems like they traded for Dallas Klay Thompson, if you know what I'm saying. Fix their scoreboard. My bad, y'all. My bad. Thank you, Susan. I got you. But what's poppin', everybody? Let's get to it tonight. We know what to expect. It's been a minute. I'm excited to watch. I actually didn't even look up is Josh Hart playing tonight? He came into tonight questionable, only because personal reasons. Not any injuries or anything like that, but personal issues. Tonight, the Knicks are playing the Timberwolves, and that should be right there. I gotcha. Bernard Johnson, Susan, Omar, K. Hazy, Karen, of course, was popping, everybody. John Reyes, what's up, John? Big Rudd, also Big Rudd. My man, Rudy. Over on the Twitch side, Michael Brown, Eamon Owis. What's poppin', everybody? Robert Jaworski, what's up, Rob? Paul Dog NYC, what's up, Paul? Appreciate everybody. Woo! Also, let me apologize in advance, y'all. Let me apologize in advance because I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little sick. I'm gonna try to bring the energy, of course, forever and always. But, if I get a little quiet at times, it's because I'm going to mute my mic every time I got to cough or sneeze or anything like that. So I'm going to apologize in advance, y'all. My bad. I'm going to try to keep that energy up all game long. They're showing the Karl Anthony Towns tribute video. Shout out to Big Cities. I'm excited for tonight. I'm very excited. Not just because it's been since, when did we play last? Sunday. Jeez Louise. Not just because the last time we met to watch the Knicks game was Sunday, but because I'm excited to watch this team play again. They have not played well the last couple of games. At least up to par, at least up to where we expect them to get to. But tonight's a big game. Hopefully they've been storing and saving that energy for tonight. Karl-Anthony Towns is getting a very warm welcome from the Minnesota crowd. I just wanted to listen to it real quick. Getting a standing ovation. Everybody's up on their feet clapping it up. They just don't got that aura that the Garden has. You know, when the Garden is going to welcome back Randall and DiVincenzo in our regular season matchup, it's going to be a special night. It's going to be a special night. When the Knicks welcomed back R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley, that was a special night. All right, but we're getting ready for tip-off, y'all. Let's get to it. Knicks 25-26. What's poppin', my guy? I'm going to do my best to mute the mic every time I got a call for sneeze so I don't blow out your guys' ear and you have to listen to all that nastiness. I'm going to do my best at it tonight. Dutch B, what's up, Dutch? Reminding everybody to hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button before we get to the tip-off. Here we go, y'all. Let's get it started early. Towns against Gobert. And Gobert wins the tip, and we're off and running. It is a big game here tonight. Conley bringing it down. Precious Achiuwa is in the starting lineup instead of Deuce McBride in for Josh Hart, who's out with personal reasons, as Julius Randle takes Achiuwa off the bounce and knocks down the first jumper, middle-range jumper. Towns has it up top, hands it off to Brunson. Brunson being chased by McDaniels, pulls it back, has it up top, dancing with it. Coming to his right up the Towns screen. Down dancing against Randle. In and out dribble, driving to his left, gets to the mid-range. Pull-up jumper in the paint, off the back rim, can't get it to go. McDaniels with the rebound. And the Timberwolves have been playing fantastic defense as of late. They hand it off to Randle. Randle's going to go at Achiuwa. Stops, turns, half spin, fall away, in the paint, puts it up, gets it to go. I told you Julius was going to come out tonight. I told you he was going to do his thing tonight. Brunson has it up top. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges being guarded by Conley. Over to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Over to Anunoby. Left wing three. Over Anthony Edwards. Nothing but net for our guy. OG Anunoby. Way to get it started. McDaniels bringing it down right side of the court. Gets it over to Gobert. Gobert gets it over to Randle. Randle catches. Pump fakes. Driving to his left. Leans in. Slips and falls. Kicks it out. McDaniels. Right corner three. Can't get it to go. No! Hit the rim. Took an awkward bounce, but hit the backboard and fell back through. A three from the right corner for McDaniels. Brunson has it up top. Fakes the handoff. Blows past McDaniels. Gets the layup. Ooh, pretty move from the captain, Jalen Brunson. Randle has it on the left wing. A lot of Randle to start. They know he wants to get it going against his former team. McDaniel spins off of Brunson, coming down the lane, puts up the floater over him, gets it to go. McDaniel's off the bounce. You don't want to give McDaniels a ton of confidence like that. He is a barometer for this team. If he gets it going, it's going to be a long night for the Knicks. Bridges has it up top, picks his dribble up, now gets it over to Towns. Towns in the post being guarded by Randle. Towns is going to take him off the bounce. Stops. Pass fake. Behind the back pass to nobody. You're doing too much, Carl. You're doing too much. And Edwards driving it down, kicks it out. McDaniels left corner, 3-2 long, can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. 9-5 early. Bridges bringing it down. Hit ahead to Achiuwa, back to Bridges. Bridges coming along the baseline, gets caught in the air, kicks it out to Brunson. Wide open, stand still, catch and shoot three out of the right corner, gets it to go. That is to be expected. Jalen Brunson does not miss those stand still, catch and shoot threes. We got to find a way to get him more. Now Randle on the left wing hands it off to McDaniels. McDaniels and Randle have got it going early. Conley, a dribble, pull up right wing three. Splashes it off the Gobert screen. 12-8. Both teams kind of moving and grooving right now, but especially the Timberwolves, who are 5 for 6 from the field. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by McDaniels. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Towns. Towns throws the alley-oop to Anunoby. Bad pass from Towns. Miscommunication between them as Anunoby didn't even jump for that. And then Randle, a dribble pull-up three, comes up short. Achiuwa with the rebound, hands it off to Brunson. Under 9 to go. Bridges on the right wing. Gets it back to Towns as the trailer. A pull-up three. Come on. Knocks it down. Way to get it started, Towns. 2 turnovers, but you made it up with the three right there. Now it's 12-11. Knicks down by 1. Conley has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. They swing it over to Anthony Edwards, right wing three off the screen. Bridges got caught on a Gobert screen. Edwards had an open look at it, but missed it. Quick hit ahead to Brunson, leaves it off Bridges. Right corner three, knock that down. Lock that down, baby. I love it. Anunoby's hit one, Brunson's hit one, and Bridges has now hit one. And also Towns hit one. 4 for 4 from 3 for the Knicks. Randle has it on the left wing, dancing with it. Achua guarding him. Dribbling to his right, spins to his left, flips it up off the boards. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Randle looking for a foul. He doesn't get it. Here comes Brunson pushing the other way. Brunson has it up top. Conley stepping up to guard him. Brunson going to blow by the old man, dancing with it. Ooh, loses the ball, picks it back up, swings it over to Achua, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges, a dribble pull up right wing 3. Ooh, too short, can't get it to go. I like the confidence, though. It's an audacious shot right there. Hit ahead to Conley on the right wing. Conley coming to his left off the Gobert screen, has a little space, kicks it out to Randle. Randle's going to settle for a pull-up 3, knocks it down. 7 quick points for Julius Randle. I told you he's going to come out and try to go at the Knicks, the former team. We know this well as the Knicks. We know this well. He always performed against the Lakers. He always performed against the Pelicans. He holds that grudge, and I respect that from Randle. I really, really do. I love a man who holds a grudge. I love a petty dude. Brunson up top, hits Anunoby cutting towards the basket, loses it, catches it back, gets it over to Achua. Achua flips it up over Gobert and gets a little flip shot to go. 16-15, both these teams going back and forth. This is a good game to start. 7 minutes to go. No foul calls, no nothing. Just hooping right now as Randle pull up 3, knocks it down on the right wing. Julius Randle, I told you he was going to get it cooking tonight. I told you Julius was going to get it cooking tonight. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, coming to his left, off the Bridges screen, now pulling it back. Conley stepping up to guard Brunson, kicks it over to Bridges. Bridges swings through towards the baseline, goes up, kicks it out to Anunoby. A wild pass, Anunoby saves it, back to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right, continuous movement, pivots, stops, spins in the paint, puts up the jumper, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Towns can't keep it alive. Gobert knocks it away over to Randle. Here comes Conley coming the other way, leaves it off for Randle. Randle gonna look to it, take a chew off the bounce. Coming to his left, he's got ultimate confidence, down the paint, flips it up at the basket. Too long, can't get it to go. He's still looking for the foul, he can't get it. Good defense from the Knicks overall. Here comes Brunson. Brunson picks his dribble up, gets it over to Achua. Achua on the left wing, gets it over to Towns. Towns being guarded by Randle. He's being sped up. Euro steps down the lane, kicks it out to Achua. Achua's going to drive it down to the foul line, little pull-up jumper. In and out, can't get it to go. And here comes Anthony Edwards. We've almost hit the halfway point of this game already. It's a fast-paced game. You know the Knicks aren't a fast-paced team, but this is going by super fast. Randle on the left wing. They show double. They knock the ball away. Good defense from Bridges. Bridges saves it over to Brunson. Brunson, steps down the lane. Ball knocked out of his hands by Conley. And still no whistles from either side. This pace is fast as Randle gets a wide open look on the left wing in transition and knocks it down. 21-16, Julius Randle is looking to cook the Knicks tonight. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by McDaniels, gets it over to Towns. Towns up top, hits Brunson, cutting back door, gets the layup to go. Beautiful pass from Towns, good cut from Brunson. McDaniels fell asleep. And we finally got our first stoppage in play. We get a timeout. We get a timeout from Minnesota. A couple guys need a breather. We need a breather, y'all. I think I need a breather. I think y'all need a breather. That was insane basketball to start the game. My goodness, was that a crazy start to the game. I don't know if I've ever seen such a breakneck speed to start a game before. We are off and running. We are off and running. Susan said, go Bulls. The Celtics are suspect? All right, it's early in the night. Do we want to go through the league real quick? I kind of do. I have not taken a look at what's going on at all. I do know I saw a little bit of the Magic game before this one, the Magic versus OKC. And 3GP said, who is defending Randle? Precious Achiuwa. And he's getting torn up right now. They might have to go ahead and try to switch Anunoby on him early. It's not that Precious Achiuwa's doing a bad job. It's just Randle, he's that guy. We know Randle's that guy. You're not going to be able to guard Randle with Precious Achiuwa alone. When he's got his mindset going, which obviously he was going to have his mindset going tonight, he's playing his former team, he was going to cook us. I said it in the opening coming out. Julius Randle is going to cook the Knicks tonight. Julius Randle's going to get damn near 40. He's going to have like a 37, 38 point night, if not 40. That's Julius Randle. We know this. The Knicks just got to make sure they hold everybody else down. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? Bernard Johnson, it's the Randle show for sure, for sure. What does Randle even have right now? I'm not even looking at the scores. Not even looking at the scores right now. Randle's up to 13 already. He's hit, what, 3 threes? Julius Randle, 13 points, 3 for 4 from 3. Conley's hit a 3. Edwards missed one. McDaniels hit a 3. They are 5 for 8 from 3 overall. We're 4 for 5 from 3. So both sides hooping. Both sides are hooping. The Knicks are doing it a little bit more egalitarian. Brunson with 7. Towns hit a 3. Anunoby hit a 3. Bridges hit a 3. All 3 of those guys with just those 3 points. Precious Achiuwa knocked down a floater with 2, but Brunson leading us in scoring with 7. He's 3 for 5 overall. Rob said if Randall goes off, we have a better chance of winning. He'll make stupid plays and not play defense soon enough. And we know the story, Rob. You not entirely wrong, my boy. You're not entirely wrong. But if he's locked in like this, and obviously he's gonna be locked in, he's playing against his former team, so he knows what the deal is. He knows where to be and what to do. All right, tonight we got a bunch of games going on tonight. No basketball yesterday, so. Okay, Hazy said, I'm just glad our guys are scoring. We're moving and grooving. Listen, we had 3 days off. They better be ready to score. They better be ready to go off. Michael Brown said Randall's going to cool off and Cat is going to score over 30. We'll see. I don't think Randall's going to cool off at all. I think Randall's going to keep going, and here he is, attacking Achiuwa, stops, turns, pivots, kicks it out up top to Edwards, catches, pump fakes. He's driving to his left, getting down the lane, kicks it out McDaniels, left corner 3 wide open, knocks it down. And the offense is moving and grooving for Minnesota. A little over 5 minutes to go. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left. McDaniels guarding him full court. Gets it over to Bridges in the corner. Bridges feeds Towns in the post, being guarded by Naj Reid, who's checked in for Gobert. Hits Bridges, cutting back door, gets the lefty layup to go over Randall. They can't double-team Towns. You can't do that. Now with Bridges lurking around, the chemistry between Bridges and his cutting and everybody else, it's looking nice. Splat, what's up, Splat? Warriors down 50? Oh, my goodness. We got to check the box scores in a minute. Naj Reid misses a pull-up straightaway 3. Here comes Brunson off the Achiuwa rebound. 24-20. Brunson feeds Towns in the post. They bring a double-team. Picks his dribble up. Over the top to Bridges, and another bad pass from Towns through Bridges' hands. Here comes Nickeil Alexander-Walker, kicks it out to Reid. Reid's going to pull it back out, driving to his right. Barrows into Brunson, and it's an offensive foul. Charge on Naj Reid. Wait for Brunson to step right into there. He took a hit. He's down on the floor. Need the breather. Three GP said the Warriors are still shocked from the Cup game or screwing them. Hey, man, you can't be down 50. You can't be down 50. They're going to check for a flagrant foul because Brunson ended up getting elbowed in the face. It looked like, oh, yeah, that's a tough hit from Naj Reid. That's a tough elbow. I don't think it's a flagrant, but we've seen crazier. We've seen crazier. All right, well, since the refs are going to take probably like 10, 15, 20 minutes, they might be here for a half hour looking at this play because that's what they do. We can go around the league a little bit. What's going on with this Warriors game that y'all keep mentioning? What's going on with this Warriors game? Where is it? Warriors versus Grizzlies. Oh, my goodness, 117 to 66 in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes to go. You got 66 points? Ugh. That's disgusting. Did Steph play? Like, did nobody play? Steph is in the game. He's 0 for 7. He's got 2 points. He's a minus 41. Steph, bro, your 2 points came off of 2 free throws. Steph, bro. And Kuminga's 0 for 8. What is going on? What is going on? Buddy Hields, he's 4 for 6. He's open a little bit, I guess. Pods, he's 4 for 8. He's Andrew Wiggins, 6 for 11. Dennis Schroeder, 2 for 12. He came in firing, but like, what? What? I think they just said that they're going to rule it a common foul. So the Knicks should just be able to bring it down now. Regular turnover for the Timberwolves. Bernard Johnson, they're trying to get JB out of the game, y'all, but it's not going to happen. Robert said, imagine making that bet on Curry 0 for 7. Odds must have been crazy. I don't even think they would have allowed you to bet it. I mean, you would have had just to bet like under 10 points or something. All right, here we go. Brunson bringing it down. Back into it. Regular foul, let's get back into it. Brunson gets it over to Towns. Towns on the right wing. And they call a foul on Naj Reid. It's 2 fouls on Naj Reid, just like that. Dante DiVincenzo has arrived, y'all. Here he is checking into the game. And while Dante has struggled this season, watch him unlock himself and go absolutely nuclear against the Knicks tonight. Bridges has it. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson up top, dancing with it. Randall switches onto him, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges swings it over to Achua. Achua's going to look to attack Nickeil Alexander-Walker in the post. Backing him down, muscling him, spins, flips it up with the right hand, comes up short, and Towns, beautiful job, knocking the rebound over to Achua, and he blows the layup. Come on, Precious. We're not going to insert you in the starting lineup for you to blow layups like that. And then home run pass down the court to Randall, who gets fouled by Brunson. The foul's not on Brunson. The foul's on Randall, pushing off on Brunson. Let's see it. DiVincenzo throws the home run pass, and he pushes off on Brunson. Brunson sells the hell out of it. He flops the hell out of that call. He gets it, though. Deuce McBride, Jericho Sims checking in. Excuse me. Brunson bringing it down. Deuce McBride did also check in. I did hear that correctly. Brunson gets it over to Bridges. Bridges throws the lob to Sims, catches, and throws it down. Beautiful. Beautiful. 24-22, 3:30 to go here in the first quarter. Excuse me. Anthony Edwards has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Gets it out to Naj Reid. Spots up for a straightaway 3. Splashes in nothing but net. This is the kind of game you can't leave nobody open because everybody's splashing 3s tonight. Brunson gets it over to Towns. Towns on the left wing. Being guarded by Reid. Coming to his right. Fakes the handoff to McBride. And then gets it over to Bridges. And Bridges either lost the ball or tried to shuffle it over to Sims. Either way, it ends up being a turnover and a miscommunication and just a flat-out bad play. Slim Slam, and what's up, Slim? We need this win tonight? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has it up top. And gets it over to Bridges, or gets it over to Edwards, and he gets fouled by Bridges. DiVincenzo hands it off to Edwards. Edwards coming to his left off the Naj Reid screen, steps back, left wing 3 over Towns. A little late to close out, can't get it to go. And DiVincenzo right there, can't get the tip to go. Brunson with the rebound, quick outlet to McBride. McBride's off and running. Stops on the left wing, pulls up. Naj Reid a little late to close out. Deuce McBride can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Knocked loose, but Bridges has it, knocked out of his hands again, and then saves it over to Brunson on the right wing. Feeds Towns in the post against Randall. Picks his dribble up, kicks it out to Bridges. Extra pass, McBride, pump fakes, driving it down through the lane. Euro steps, kicks it out. Brunson, right corner 3, over DiVincenzo. Can't get it to go too long. No foul call as Brunson hit the floor. Looking at the ref, looking for it, but now it's a 5-on-4. You got to get up and get back. Edwards driving down, spins off McBride, gets the easy righty layup. Ooh, it was a pretty move from Anthony Edwards. Was a pretty move. And Brunson bringing it down, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. 29-22, 7-point lead from Minnesota early here in the first quarter. Edwards with the pretty move against McBride. Going one-on-one in transition. He said, come here, young fella. Come here. Let me show you what a superstar does. All right, let's go back through the league real quick. Mark said not getting whistles. There have been very few whistles to start this game. It's going on both sides. They're allowing the teams to play physical tonight. You're going to have to play through it. You're going to have to play through it. Bernard Johnson, good timeout. Good timeout. Good timeout. It is just a breakneck pace right now. And while that 3-point attempt from Brunson probably could have been called a foul on DiVincenzo, I don't think it was an egregious miss, right? Hit the arms, hit the wrist. It was after the follow-through. 9 times out of 10, that's probably going to be called a foul in modern basketball. They didn't call nothing though. And I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. Ellie, what's up, Ellie? Really want that win tonight? Me too. Me too. Need the win. Need the win on Karl Anthony Towns night, right? You can't let Julius Randle play spoiler, but he's absolutely taking it to us right now, and we expected it. We expected it. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Mark said initial thoughts. It's kind of gone as expected. Outside of nuclear shooting from Minnesota right now, I didn't expect them to just go gangbusters from 3 tonight so far. Outside of that, everything's gone pretty much expected. Julius Randle's dominating, and the Knicks are getting contributions all around. Everybody came to play for the Knicks, which is to be expected. I didn't expect Josh Hart to be out tonight. He would have been very useful tonight. But, you know, I'm a little disappointed in Tibbs and going with the Precious Achiuwa in the starting lineup over Deuce McBride. But it's kind of gone exactly the way I thought, the way we talked about before the game started, in that Julius Randle always plays well against his former teams. When he was a Knick, played very well against Lakers, played very well against the Pelicans every time. I expected as much so far here tonight, where Julius Randle is going to look to dominate. This is what he does. You know, and you could see the nerves are, you know, they're there for Towns. The nerves are definitely there. And that I think he's already up to 3 turnovers. He definitely has 2. I think he might be up to 3, though. So the nerves are definitely there. It's nice that he did knock down a 3, but I hope that is a sign for the shot to be there tonight, because outside of that, I don't think he's even scored a basket outside of that. So. 3-piece on winners. Mikal going to be consistent. He's been pretty consistent. He's been pretty consistent since that New Orleans game. Right? When was that New Orleans game? Was it last? No, it was the literally in December. He's been very consistent in December. Very consistent in December. And I predict he's going to continue to be extremely consistent going into the new year. He's shooting over 40% from 3 in December. Shooting, I believe, like 44% from the field. 45% from the field, which is very good for a guard. He's hooping. He's hooping. And the defense has gotten better and better after every game. All right, here we go. We're back into it. They feed Towns in the post against Reed. They bring yet another double team, picks his dribble up and tries to get it out to McBride, but stolen by Gobert. Quick head to DiVincenzo. It's a 2-on-2. DiVincenzo spins, kicks it out to Alexander Walker. Up top to Reed, over to DiVincenzo. Back to Reed, catches, pump fakes, coming to his left. Sidestep, step back, straight away 3. Too short, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. By the way, we're getting Towns, Jericho Sims minutes. Nick Yak, where are you, my brother? We're getting center with Towns. They move Towns down to power forward. And Bridges knocks down a right corner 3. Nice pass from Towns. Bullet passed it from Towns into the corner. And he knocked it down. Edwards has it up top. Hands it off to Alexander Walker. Gets it over to Reed. Reed up top. Gets it over to Gobert. Hands it off to Edwards. Coming to his left. Gets free. Mid-range jumper. Too short. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Gets it over to Bridges. And Brunson will bring it down. Brunson up top, bringing it down, coming to his left. Ooh, quick crossover to his right. Good screen from Jericho Sims. Leans in. Can't get the shot to go. And a third foul on Naj Reed. And Naj Reed's upset. Bernard Johnson down by 7. That's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. And especially considering in this first quarter, it's a breakneck speed. Both teams going up and down so fast. You know, like, you have 2 scoreless possessions in a row. Like, next thing you know, you're down 7. So, not a big deal early in the game. And like I always say, the first quarter is a feel-out quarter. We're feeling each other out right now. Brunson at the foul line for 2 free throws as Naj Reed's picked up his 3rd foul. Brunson knocks down the first one. Thank you, JB. Bernard Johnson said, here we go. Good call, ref. Absolutely. Towns takes his first seat of the game here. No campaign so far. Well, Brunson hasn't come out yet. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. And here comes DiVincenzo bringing it down. Being guarded by McBride. Hands it off to Alexander Walker. Gets it over to Randle in the post. Being guarded by Anunoby. Hits Alexander Walker. Come back door. Jericho Sims a little late on the recovery. And Alexander Walker lays it up and in. Here comes Brunson bringing it down, trying to answer. Alexander Walker guarding him. Coming to his left off the Sims screen. Coming to his left off the re-screen from Sims. They call a moving screen on Sims. That's Jalen Brunson's fault. That is Jalen Brunson's fault. Not allowing Jericho Sims to get set before he starts running off the screen. Jericho Sims gets called for the foul, but that's Brunson's fault. Knicks with 6 turnovers in this first quarter, uncharacteristically turning the ball over early in the game. Alexander Walker has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Randle. Anunoby does a good job pushing him out to the three-point line. Randle's going to look to exploit. Has it in the post against Anunoby. Leans in, fall away at the foul line, comes up short. Good. Oh, no, they call the foul on Anunoby. It's going to say good defense, but it looks like he hit him on the arm. So Randle's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Ivesa, what happened to Josh Hart? He is out for personal reasons. Ooh, I don't think he fouled him. Unless they call it a landing foul or something. I don't think he hit him on the arm. Josh Hart's out with personal reasons. It could mean a number of things. Usually it means that there's something happening in the family that he has to go deal with, whether that's kids, wife, parents, somebody sick in the family, whatever the case. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Everybody has personal days that they can take off of work. Josh Hart used one tonight. I wish everything's good and healthy and safe for everybody, but no Josh Hart tonight. And it's going to hurt, but it is what it is. Randle knocks down the first free throw, and he knocks down the second free throw. (33-27), and Brunson will bring it down. Brunson coming to his left. Now has it up top, dancing with it. Alexander Walker coming out to guard him. In the corner, McBride catching fire from the left corner 3, knocks it down. Don't leave anybody open tonight. Don't leave anybody open tonight. Bernard Johnson, next man up. Yeah, next man up. Next man up. I mean, it's a good thing we're pretty good on wings here. It's a good thing. Randle has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Coming to his left. Brunson jets out, steals the ball away. Anunoby picks it up. He's going all the way, and he lays it up and in. Nice defense from Brunson. Just jetted out and took it away from Randle. And then McDaniel can't get a shot up from Minnesota. And the Knicks, they go down by 1 at the end of the first quarter. That was a breakneck first quarter. Fantastic first quarter from both sides. Very entertaining game. Both teams had it going. You gotta love to see it. You gotta love to see it. Mark said good closeout to the end of the first. Absolutely, absolutely. They ended the quarter well. McBride hit a 3. Brunson got a steal. Anunoby got a layup. And they turned a 6-point deficit to a 1-point deficit. So normally we wait till halftime, but I'm kind of excited. It's a special night. It is a special night tonight, right? So we could stop looking at this horrific nightmare of a game. Let's go to the earlier games, the games that have wrapped already. All the way down here, the Jazz beat the Pistons. What are you doing? And then Jordan Clarkson, Ron Holland ejected for squaring up at each other. Hilarious that ESPN wrote ejected for squaring up at each other. That's hilarious. That's hilarious that ESPN wrote that in their description of what happened here in Jazz versus Pistons. But the Jazz beat the Pistons, which is not good for the Pistons. Also, not good that we lost to the Pistons. Pistons, why'd you play well against the Knicks and then get destroyed by the Jazz? By the jerseys, I'm assuming they were on the road. And, we know it's difficult to play on the road at Minnesota especially when you're an East team. Where was it? Was it home or away? Why is it so difficult for ESPN to say, oh, they were away? So you lost at home to the Jazz? Detroit. You're making our loss to you seem worse. Patrick, what's up, Patrick? Grizzlies up by 50, and John Moran so far has only scored 9 points. Yeah, we looked at it already, Patrick, because it was a couple of people came in and started talking about it, so I had to go look earlier. But this is disgusting. 37-15, 32-23, 40-21, 29-26. So they just didn't play no defense, the Warriors, at all. 37, 32, 40, and 29 with 2:40 left in the fourth. Disgusting. Disgusting game from the Warriors. They should be embarrassed. Anyway, the Hawks are playing the Spurs, and it's a close game. Spurs up by 4. Obviously room for the Spurs, so the Hawks get pushed further down the standings. Don't even want to have to look at them. I'm actually interested in that box score a little bit. Wemby, 33 points, 10 for 17 from the field, 5 for 10 from 3, 8 for 10 from the foul line, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Does have 5 turnovers, though. All right, we're getting ready to check back into the second quarter. We'll continue to monitor these box scores. Thunder did end up beating the Magic. I didn't see the end of that game, but obviously, especially even with Jalen Suggs going out, too. All right, here we go. Second quarter, lining up. Oh, his sister passed? That's unfortunate. Wish his family well. All right, here we go. Campaign is in for Brunson to start the second quarter, and he's bringing it down. Campaign has it up top, being guarded by Alexander Walker. Ball knocked out of his hands. It'll stay with the Knicks, though. Oh, that's what happened with Ernie Johnson? Not Josh Hart? What are we talking about, y'all? Towns has it up top, hits Anunoby cutting back door, stops, sets his feet, gets blocked by McDaniels in the paint. Out to Towns. Towns back to Anunoby, catches, pump fakes, now puts it up with the shot clock winding down, fight for the rebound, ball still loose, Bridges picks it up, gets fouled, gets it to go and one. Awkward play, just loose ball, fighting for it, knocking it loose, getting to it, and then it ends up in Bridges' hands, gets fouled, and he knocks it down. Beautiful block shot from McDaniels and Anunoby in the paint, by the way. And Mikal Bridges converts the three-point play, giving the Knicks a 2-point lead here. Jules, the Knicks artist. What's up, Jules? That's not a basketball game. That's a scrimmage. That's JV versus varsity. That's what that is. DiVincenzo driving it down, turns it over. Towns with the steal. Here comes Campaign bringing it down. He's going to settle for a pull-up three in transition. Don't love that shot, but Terry Johnson gets it to go. If you guys don't know who Terry Johnson is, Google it. Campaign gets the three to go. DiVincenzo on the right wing up top to McDaniels. McDaniels hands it off to Rob Dillingham, who's checked in. Rob Dillingham dancing with it. Kicks it out to DiVincenzo. Catches, pump fakes, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left, off the Gobert screen. Driving it down on Bridges. Gets to the basket. Lefty layup to go over Towns. Gets it to go. Payne over to Towns as the trailer. A pull-up three over Gobert. Splashes it, nothing but net for Towns. Okay, 41-35. The Knicks have come out firing to start the second quarter here. They're 8 for 12 from 3, and the Timberwolves are 7 for 13. Dillingham driving it on McBride, gets into the paint, tries to kick it over to Gobert at the last second, and another steal for the Knicks. Ends up in Towns' hands. Home run pass to Campaign on the left wing. Campaign has it, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges driving to his left. He's got an open lane, goes to the floater off glass, gets it to go. Mikal Bridges is hooping tonight. Mikal Bridges has it going tonight. He's hooping. Alexander Walker bringing it down, an 11-2 run for the Knicks, giving them an 8-point lead here. Alexander Walker has it up top. Gets it over to McDaniels. Interesting lineup for the Timberwolves. No Anthony Edwards, no Randall. McDaniels steps back for a three over Anunoby and airballs it. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Come on, dog. You're not doing that against Anunoby. Hit it over to Towns. Towns going to drive right past Gobert and gets the finger roll layup to go and one over McDaniels. Yes, sir. Karl-Anthony Towns is starting to hoop now, too. Gobert can't guard him. Rudy can't guard him. Towns is starting to hoop right now. Lionel Monis. What's up, Lionel? Slim Sam said, when Bridges catches the ball above his head and immediately shoots, it's cash. The no-dip three. If you're going to throw it to me right here, I'm going to catch it, I'm just going to turn and fire. Or if you're going to throw it to me, I'm already here. Boom, boom, just relocate it. Or just boom, catch it. If you know to throw it to me and I'm going to catch it right here, and boom, boom, crazy. A crazy skill. Towns knocks down the end one free throw. Conley bringing it down. Kiana Bryan, what's up, Kiana? Gobert has it. Hands it off to Conley. Conley up top, coming around the screen, puts up the three as he had space. Towns with the rebound. Quick hit. Outlet to Campaign, bringing it down. Campaign, a dribble, pull up three. Knock that down, please. Ooh, can't get it to go. I didn't like that one, but, he hit the other one, so I got to give him a free pass on that one. Hit ahead to Rob Dillingham, driving it down on Bridges. Foul line pull-up jumper. In and out, can't get it to go. McBride snatches a rebound. Good box out from Towns. Here comes Deuce McBride bringing it down. McBride on the left wing being guarded by Conley. In and out dribble between the legs. Hesitation. Quick crossover to his left. Conley doing a good job of staying in front of him. Kicks it up top to Campaign. Campaign swings it over to Anunoby. Anunoby, ball knocked out of his hands. He picks it back up. Driving on DiVincenzo. Slips and falls. Picks the ball back up. Saves it over to McBride. Catches in the corner. Bridges. He's got a fire. Shot clock winding down. Comes up short. McDaniels gets the short rebound, gets caught in the air, throws it over to nobody. Campaign picks it off. And then they say Campaign was out of bounds. And then I think Campaign was out of bounds. Terrible pass from McDaniels, though. I don't know. It was a close one. But the ball's going to stay here with Minnesota. 46-35. Knicks with an 11-point lead. Ooh, I didn't even give him a three. I missed a three somewhere. 46-35. DiVincenzo. He's got to inbound it. Throws it over the top to McDaniels. Catches. Driving it in on Anunoby. Stepping through the lane. Gets blocked by Anunoby. And then another good defensive stop. McBride going all the way. Tries to finish with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Goes up and he finishes. McBride. Yes, sir. He's looking at the ref looking for a foul call. And he said, fine. I'll just lay it up, miss it, get my own rebound against 3 Minnesota defenders and lay it up and in again. If y'all not going to give me the call. McDaniels, he thinking he Anunoby. You not Anunoby, McDaniels. You are not Anunoby, my boy. Anunoby's a better defender and a better offensive player. Come on, man. Student says, starting the year, that knee knocking coming through my airwaves. We'll see what happens after this timeout. Best believe that Julius Randle and Anthony Edwards, one of them, if not both of them, at least one of them, if not both of them, are coming back into this game, trying to take it back over, trying to get back into it. So it's not how much you get up by. They're up by 13 right now, I believe, right? They're up by 13. Yeah, they're up by 13. It's not about how much you can get up by. It's how much you can stay up by. And best believe coming out of this timeout, Minnesota's going to look to answer. Right? It's one thing to throw a jab and catch them square in the mouth. But once you hit somebody in the mouth, best believe that they're going to start coming right back. Right? So how do you respond, right? Do you clench up? Do you clench up and take the hits and then come back? Or do you go, all right, cool, let's start swinging. Boom, 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 boom. So the Knicks are going to have to steady their way through this onslaught that Minnesota is about to put on. And we'll see how they respond. Coming out of the timeout is always interesting. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? Citizen X, what's up, Citizen X? Go Knicks, absolutely. Absolutely. Today is a big night. It is Karl Anthony Towns night in Minnesota, the return game. And Julius Randle is trying to play spoiler. We know Julius Randle loves to go at his former teams. When he was a Knick, he loved to go at the Lakers. He loved to go at the Pelicans. And we loved him for that. Because I love me some pettiness. I love me some pettiness. Always. So I'm not going to switch up now. I actually kind of love that Julius Randle was like, all right, I'm going to kill the Knicks today. Because he has come out and has probably had his best game to start the year. Now, I haven't seen too many Minnesota games. But the ones that I have seen, Randle has not been all that impressive. Tonight, he's looking impressive. So, at Tigre reminding people to get those likes up. Appreciate you, El Tigre. I'm slipping all over my words. Like I said earlier, y'all, I apologize for that. I've been feeling sick and under the weather the past couple of days. And it's good that the Knicks have had these couple of days off because I needed these couple of days off. Now, we did do games Monday and Tuesday, no game yesterday. But today, I took off of work and I slept almost all day. I was drinking my teas. I was drinking my water. I was getting my electrolytes. I was doing everything I can so that when we came out tonight, I had the right amount of energy for everybody. And while I'm still a little bit under the weather and I'm probably going to slip all over my words and I'm going to be coughing all over the place, I apologize for that. Tonight's a big night, so we had to come through. We had to come through. So you said, don't forget the Knicks are realizing that Randle is not a guest at the Knicks cookouts anymore. Wait for it. I'm interested to see how Randle plays after that explosive first quarter. I'm interested to see it. So there was a Technical somewhere because Towns is at the foul line shooting a free throw and he knocks it down. It was a technical foul somewhere. So DiVincenzo will inbound it. And the Knicks are applying some full court pressure here. Anthony Edwards is back into the game. So is Conley. Conley has it up top, gets it over to Randall. Randall is also back in, being guarded by Anunoby. He has it at the foul line. Jab step, step back, fall away jumper. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. And here comes McBride. McBride bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. The Knicks rocking with McBride, Campaign, Towns, Anunoby, who catches on the left wing, pump fakes, and Bridges. Over to Campaign up top, driving to his left. Back up top, Anunoby. Sets his feet. He's got all day. Sets his feet and fires from three. Comes up short. Come on, y'all. But the ball finds its way back out to Bridges for a left wing three. Above the break three for Mikal Bridges. And he's coming along just fine. He started off the season slow. A lot of y'all were out on him. Some of y'all were out on him. But we knew he was going to pick it back up eventually. Mikal Bridges has been fantastic to start the game today. Anthony Edwards, a step back three over McBride, can't get it to go. Gobert offensive rebound and gets fouled on the putback attempt. Gets fouled by Towns. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. Okay, Hazy Mikal is in his bag. Yes, sir. He's hooping tonight. Gobert misses a free throw. Good foul, Towns. Good foul. Mark said Cat with a dub-dub already. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Leading the league in rebounding, Karl Anthony Towns cleaning up them boards. Mikal Bridges with 16 points already tonight, too, by the way. Mikal's going off. 52-35. And Gobert missed the first one, misses the second one. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Yes, sir. I love missed free throws. 52-35. A 17-point lead for the Knicks. Bridges on the right wing. Gets it over to Anunoby. Catches, coming to his left. Euro stepping down the lane. Picks his dribble up, gets it out to McBride, over to Bridges. Bridges coming to his left. Kicks it back out to McBride. McBride swings through to his right. Ooh, pulling it back. Step back three over Edwards. Knock that down. Ooh, came up short. I would have popped off, dudes. Crossing over Anthony Edwards like that. DiVincenzo on the left wing, crossing over to his right, puts up the three, Anunoby chasing him, can't get it to go. McBride with the rebound. McBride bringing it down. Deuce has it on the right wing, dancing with it. Randall steps up to guard him. McBride feeds it over to Towns in the corner, right corner three, puts it up, knocks it down. Oh, Knicks up by 20. Oh, Knicks are hooping on them right now. They got to keep this going. We said, what were they going to look like after the response after the timeout? Oh, they responding right now. It's Randall driving it down, looking for a foul, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, knock loose. Randall saves it, but right to McBride. Over to Campaign. Campaign on the right wing, leaves it off for Towns in the trailer, going all the way down. Can't get the layup to go, but where's the foul? Anthony Edwards just grabbed him. It looked like he intentionally tried to foul him. Now Randall coming down, kicks it back out. DiVincenzo, extra pass. Conley stands still, left corner three wide open, can't get it to go. Bridges grabs the rebound. And here comes Campaign. Campaign gets it over to McBride. McBride driving it down. Picks his dribble up, saves it over to Towns at the last second, and he lays it up and in and one. Finally got our and one, yes, sir. Too big, too strong, too talented, too skilled. You can't guard him. Knicks are dominating right now, embarrassing the Timberwolves. This is what we wanted to see. This is what we wanted to see. The Knicks are being strong with the ball out there, right? Like I always say, you gotta squeeze that orange. Right? McBride tried to split the defense, but defense right there slapping at the ball. He squeezed that orange. And he said, you're not taking it from me. And then shoved it over to Towns for the and one. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're strong with the ball. Don't let them take it from you. Halfway through the second quarter here, 57-35. Knicks up by 23. 58-35, excuse me. Conley has it up top, being guarded by Campaign. Campaign gets it over to Edwards, cutting down, runs right into Towns, loses it. Beautiful defense from Towns. Hit ahead, Knicks are running. Campaign, Euro steps down the lane, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Nikhil Alexander Walker with the rebound, and he's pushing the other way. Hit ahead to Edwards. Edwards driving on Towns, leans right into him. Pump fake, kicks it out the last second. Alexander Walker left corner three, left wing three, rattles it in. And here comes Campaign pushing the other way. Campaign looking to attack Conley, runs right into him, picks his dribble up, leaves it off for Towns. Towns coming down the lane, puts up the floater, and they call a foul on Conley. Conley just standing there. Towns ran right into him. They give the foul to Conley. We'll take it. Looked like a charge to me, but we'll take the foul. Conley's hurt because Towns came in knees high. Usually that's right there for a charge. But they called the blocking on Conley. We'll take it. Decade. What's up, Decade? Slim said, what's the score? It is 58-38, my brother. 58-38. Oh, he's talking to K-Easy. Probably talking about another game. My bad. Oh, K-Easy right there. 58-38. I got it right here, K. Slim, what you doing, my brother? I got it right here on the score. That's why on the screen. That's why I got it. Mark said Conley pushed him. Oh, he definitely, on the replay, he definitely like exited defensive stand. But Towns ran right into him. Like Conley definitely kind of shoved him away, but Towns came in knees high. Like usually that is a death sentence for an offensive foul. Usually. They gave him the foul. And Conley didn't look to answer. To argue. But Conley never really argues. Good guy, Conley. Towns misses a free throw. Come on, Towns. He split him. We'll take the one. Edwards bringing it down, has it up top. Dancing with it, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Gobert screen. Snakes again to his left hand. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Comes up short. Anunoby with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson bringing it down on the right wing. Being guarded by Alexander Walker. Knicks with their starting unit back out there, except McBride in instead of Achua. Brunson in the paint, flips it up over Alexander Walker, gets it to go. Knicks back up by 23. Conley gets it over to Gobert. Gobert has it up top. Hands it off to Alexander Walker. Coming to his right off the screen. Driving it in on Towns. Kicks it out in the corner. They swing it over to Randall. Left wing three wide open. Splashes it. Randall's the only guy who's had it going consistently from three tonight. Randall's keeping them alive. If it wasn't for Randall, this might be a 30-point lead. Randall is 4 for 5 from three tonight. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Alexander Walker. Spinning, coming to his right. Has it on the right wing, in the post. Now coming to his left off a Bridges screen. Kicks it out to McBride. Extra pass. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to Towns. Towns, left wing three, steps back. Three over Gobert. Oh my goodness, he loves the building. It's almost like he's played eight seasons in this building. It's almost like he's played 8 seasons worth of games in this building. Karl-Anthony Towns is hooping here in Minnesota. They feed it over to Randall. Randall in the high post, backing down Bridges. Ball knocked out of his hands by Anunoby. The defense is suffocating. Here comes Anunoby. Kicks it out McBride. Right corner three in transition. I don't love it, but he knocks it down anyway. I don't love them transition threes. It was a 2-on-1. McBride shuffled over to the three-point line in the corner, but at least you knocked it down. If you gonna take it, you better make it, my boy. Randall has it on the right wing. Jab step, hesitates, puts it up, comes up short. Brunson with the rebound. We're bringing it down the other way. We're under 4 minutes to go, and the Knicks are up by 26 points, giving a beat down right now to Timberwolves. Brunson up top, coming to his left off the Towns screen. Pocket pass to Towns. Gets a running start. Gets fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. Foul on Gobert. They can't guard him. They don't know what to do with him. What are they going to do? They're throwing their hands up like we don't know what to do with this guy Karl-Anthony Towns. He's hooping on us. He is absolutely hooping on us. I'm so happy. He's got 4 turnovers so far tonight. So he was throwing the ball all over the place to start the game, but he is hooping right now. I'm so happy he's gotten it going to this point because he looked a little shaky to start, and Randall came off ready to go, taking it right to him. Randall's 4 for 5 from 3 tonight. He's doing his part. Is everybody else from Minnesota that's come up short. But Karl-Anthony Towns, he said, this is my building, Julius. You think you're going to take my building away from me? He said, let me show you what the 3 look like. Bang. He said, let me show you what that driving game looked like. Bang, and ones. Let me show you what that rebounding game looks like. Give me that thing. He's hooping out there. He is hooping out there. He knocks down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Trying to extend it to a 30-point lead before halftime is disgusting. This is disgusting right now. The Knicks are hooping. Come on, knock this free throw down. Thank you. Thank you. 69 points with 3:40 to go here in the second quarter, y'all. This offense cannot be stopped right now. Anthony Edwards has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Driving to his right. Stops. Kicks it out to Naj Reid. Kicks it over to Randall. Back up top to Reed, who pump fakes, driving to his left. Puts up a foul line floater, comes up short. Achua with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. The Knicks are with Brunson, McBride, Achua, Towns, and Anunoby. Brunson up top, picks a dribble up, and tried to hit the bounce pass inside to Achua, but a miscommunication and a bad pass from Brunson. Ball goes right between the legs of Precious Achua. I got to take a quick breather. Quick breather. Alexander Walker up top, driving to his right on Brunson, gets to the basket, lays it up and in. Precious Achua a little too late there. And Brunson bringing it down the other way. Being guarded by Edwards now. Brunson on the right wing. Coming to his left off a Town screen. Hesitates, now driving it down, kicks it out. McBride wide open, left corner three, puts it up, comes up short, long rebound. McBride has it, surrounded by 3 Timberwolves, but tried to throw a bullet pass over to Towns, and it gets picked off by the Timberwolves. Bad pass from McBride. And Anthony Edwards takes it the other way for an easy layup. And the Knicks are throwing the ball all around. Part of the reason why they're not up by 30 right now. Oh, what is going on? Somebody tried to run on the court. I was like, what's going on back there? There was a fan on the floor with somebody holding on to her feet. Crazy. Crazy. What's going on, Minnesota? Minnesota, what's going on down there, dog? Jules said, what did I just see? That's what I'm trying to process it right now. Like, what was going on? What did you think was going to happen? Shout out to the security, though, who got her before she even got on the court. Unfortunately, she ended up making the TV broadcast, which sucks because she's going to get a little bit of exposure off of it. But shout out to the security guard who said, got you, grab the feet before she got out there. Slim Slam said Minnesota's extensive garbage. Bernard Johnson, timeout would be good for the Knicks right now. You called it, Bernard. They called the timeout. Drew said JV was like, what's going on? We were all like, what's going on right now? What was that, Minnesota? That's how you're rocking, Minnesota? Really? Namar, what's up, Namar? What's poppin', my guy? I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you, Namar. How you doing? I think that Minnesota fan I saw enough. She was getting out there. She was trying to throw the white towel in there for Minnesota. She was like, enough. I've seen enough. This is getting disgusting. Niggas are giving them a beatdown right now. Now, game's not over yet. What is that? A 24-point lead. At one point, it was 29. So they shaved 5 points off of it. They could absolutely get back into this one. Absolutely, they can get back into this one. Namar said, nothing much, I've been busy. Well, happy to see you today, brother. Happy to see you today. I get the busy thing, brother. I get it. Holidays are coming up. I'm feeling sick right now. Still got work to do. We got the streams going on, right? I'm doing videos in the background. I get it. Okay, he said she wanted to square up the Brunson for wrecking the team. Yeah, she said, I can't do with Towns, because Towns we got love for Towns. But Brunson, she said, come over here, Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns, 22 points in the first half here, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. My goodness. Really? Really, Minnesota? Thank you, guys. Thank you for that trade. Drayton Jordan, what's up, Drayton? Knicks are spanking them. They are. They're in spank mode, right? That's what Susan says. Susan says turn on the spank mode. They're in full-on spank mode right now. Now they got to keep it going. We got to end the quarter strong, number one. Stay up by 20. Stay up by 20 going into halftime, number one. That's goal number one. And then number two, you gotta do it all over again in the second half. Nick Yak said this couldn't get any better. They're hooping right now. Nick Yak. Nick Yak. Did you also see earlier in the game that Tom Thibodeau had Jericho Sims and Karl Anthony Towns out there together? I was looking for you, Yak. I was like, they did it. They did the thing. They did it just for you. All right, here we go. We're back into it. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by McDaniels. Swings it over to McBride. Trying to feed Towns in the post against Edwards. They show double team. Quick over to McBride. Now quick pass over to Edwards and beautiful offense from the Knicks. Gorgeous offense from the Knicks. My goodness, man. My goodness. They are destroying and picking apart this Minnesota defense right now. Alexander Walker gets it over to Edwards, to Randall. Hands it off to Edwards. Edwards coming to his right. Driving it in on Anunoby. Kicks it in the corner to McDaniels for a three. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Yet another one. Hit ahead to McBride. McBride pushing the pace, forcing Randle to pick him up, hands it off to Anunoby. Anunoby, in and out dribble, driving to his left, driving it down, inside pass to Achua. One dribble goes up, lays it up and in. Beautiful pass from Achua, nice cut, or beautiful pass from Anunoby, a nice cut from Achua. Here comes Alexander Walker, has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Coming to his left off the Naj Reid screen. He's got some space, kicks it out to Randle. Bad pass, but he's able to save it. Anunoby guarding him. Up top to Naj Reid. Swings it over to Alexander Walker. Driving to his right. Kicks it out the last second to Randle. Left corner three for Randle. Comes up short. Long rebound. Achua grabs it. And here comes Brunson. 1:20 to go. Brunson has it on the left wing, out by the half-court line. Coming to his right, being guarded by Edwards. Turning on the Jets, blowing past the defense. Gets blocked from behind by McDaniels, but he does pick up his own ball and tries to shove it inside to Achua, but bad pass. Edwards picks it off. Edwards, home run pass. It's a 3-on-1. And Naj Reid goes up, misses the dunk, but Randle right there for the offensive rebound and put back. Under a minute to go, Brunson bringing it down. Bernard Johnson said them days off really helped the Knicks. Let's go. They did, but they got a whole quarter left to play, y'all. Game not over yet. You got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. Brunson has it, gets it into Towns. They show a double team to Towns. He spins towards the baseline. He's getting hacked. Tries to force feed it inside to Achua, but Randle tipped it off. Come on, y'all. Let's stop forcing these passes. Make the easy one. Michael Brown. What's up, Michael Brown? I did predict that Cat's going over 30 tonight. It's a good prediction. It's looking good. Anunoby, a straightaway three, gets open off the inbound, comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Towns had it, lost it. Alexander Walker picks it up. Hit ahead to Randle. Randle's going to drive it in on Towns. Leans in, pump fakes, gets the foul. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. And that's 2 fouls on Towns. It is a 26-point game. So Randle trying to cut it to 24. Like I said, the goal right now, with 30 seconds to go, my timer's way off. What happened? 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Randle's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. The goal is to go into halftime with at least a 20-point lead, and it looks like they're going to accomplish that goal. Randle knocks down the first free throw. Kay Hazy said Randle's the only one playing for the Timberwolves. Yeah, it feels a little bit like that. Where's Anthony Edwards at, man? He is not coming through for his guy, playing against his former team. Slim Slammer said Randle looking humbled right now. He probably looking across the table like, bro, I was supposed to be on this team. They're hooping right now. I was supposed to be a part of this. Randle splits the free throws, misses the second one. We love missed free throws from our opponents. Brunson will bring it down. They're going to hold it for what could be the final shot of the quarter, but it shouldn't be. We'll see. About a 6-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Edwards. Coming to his left. McDaniel switches onto him. Brunson's going to look to dance. Step back three over McDaniels. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Randle has it. Hit ahead to Alexander Walker. He's got time. Driving to his left, putting his head down. Kicks it out. Edwards for three at the buzzer. Knocks it down. And that's one way to close the quarter for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Cutting the lead down to 22. Cutting it down to 22. 22 is somewhat manageable. If you're Minnesota, you're feeling good about the way you ended that. Right? Take 4 points off of it. It was 26. Now it's 22. You feel somewhat good about it. You feel like if you go into the second half and some of those wide open shots that you missed, you start to knock down, you're going to start to crawl yourself back into this game. The defense is going to pick up for them in the second half. They're going to make a run. We got to be prepared for that. I don't want nobody in the chat freaking out. They're going to make a run. They're probably going to get it to around 10, and it's going to be how the Knicks respond and if they can hold on to the lead. Right? Minnesota's not going away quietly. They never do. They never do. A 22-point cushion is exactly what you wanted, right? It's exactly what you want. Daniel Tilson, what's up, Daniel? Keenan G, what's up, Keenan? He said, thoughts on the Sims trade rumors. The only thing I heard, Keenan, maybe if I missed something, you can let me know. The only thing I heard is that teams have interest in trading for Jericho Sims. Like, he has somewhat of a market out there in the league. It's the only thing I heard. I haven't heard of, like, any players or any teams interested in specifically, or, like, any teams interested in and what those kind of deals would look like. But, like, my opinion on it, my thoughts on it, the Knicks did draft Ariel Hukporti. He does look good, Ariel Hukporti. I don't think Jericho Sims is so much better than Ariel Hukporti. That would be a huge drop-off. And if you can use Jericho Sims to trade for a much more valuable player to your rotation other than another big, which if you have confidence that Mitchell Robinson's going to come back this season, and I have to think that the Knicks organization has some sort of confidence that Mitchell Robinson will come back and be serviceable to them, whether that's in a trade or on the court. I hope it's on the court. Then you should have no problem moving on from Jericho Sims. Now, obviously, it just kind of depends on what that will do for your team. I can't think it's going to bring back a really good player, but you never know. You never know. But also and I don't know how, if it can sort of alleviate some of the cap issues that you have, which he doesn't make that much money at all, so it's not going to be huge. It's not going to be huge. I'm not saying that. But if there's some sort of way to sort of create an exemption, I'm not a capologist. I don't know how any of that works. I'm just saying there's multiple ways and multiple reasons why a team would trade a player. And it's not always to upgrade the talent, especially if that player in Jericho Sims is your third string center. There could be sort of an underlying reason why trading Sims may be out there right now. 25-26 was popping, my guy. He said, oh no, Minnesota just put themselves back in the game. I mean, they're still down by 22. Obviously, a 26 or 24-point lead would have been better, but 22 is still really good. I'm expecting them to make a run, right? I said it before. I just want to reiterate it. Don't freak out when this is a 10-point game. And we're like, oh my God, the Knicks are blowing this. Minnesota's going to make a run. They're a really good team. They're going to lock down defensively, and they're going to make some threes in the second half. Best believe Anthony Edwards is going to try to put the Superman cape on. And if you get Edwards and Randall starting to cook a little bit, it's going to start to look a little dangerous. They're going to make a run. So just be prepared for that. It's going to get down to single digits. It's going to be a 10-point game. It's going to be a basketball game again at some point tonight. You just have to expect that our Knicks will be able to take advantage and be able to weather the storm and pull this one out at the end. But it's not going to... I don't expect this. If it is, I'll be surprised. And obviously it could be. But don't expect this to be this level of blowout the rest of the night, right? Keenan G said, true, a lot hanging on Mitch. Yeah, a lot hanging on Mitch. There is. There's a lot of uncertainty around Mitch. Obviously we know what Mitch is capable of. And I fully understand why some people are upset. Oh, excuse me. I fully understand why some people are upset with Mitchell Robinson, and not even with him, but with the situation of you can't trust an injury-prone player like that. It's too many years in a row where he's hurt. So I get it. I get why some people are like, I'm out. If you can trade him for something, trade him for something. But to me, at this point, when you have Karl Anthony Towns on your team, at this point, if you have Mitchell Robinson as your backup big, you're kind of set in the center department. You're kind of set, right? And if you don't have to play Mitchell Robinson 30, 35 minutes a night anymore, and you tell him, hey, man, you're coming off the injuries. Listen, you got paid. We're giving you 20 a night. You get about 20 minutes a night, if that. If it's not a good matchup, then you're probably playing 12, maybe 14. And if it is your night, then you're going to get up to around 28 minutes that night, But if we can bring him back and he can kind of be the Mitchell Robinson, who won us a playoff series the two times he's played in the playoffs for us, once against the Cleveland Cavaliers and then once against the Philadelphia 76ers. And obviously he didn't win us by himself with his excellence, but we don't win those playoff series without him at all. We're not probably even competitive in those series. So, Mark said, can he push Shaq into the tree again? Those guys are great for having fun. They're not great when you want them to talk about basketball. Nick Yak said, where's Yak? Here we go. Nick Yak said, we can still have a great offense with Hart on the second unit. We can. And our rebounding and defense looks so much better with OG and Bridges back at small forward and two guard. Yeah. I will make the argument that the Knicks looked their best tonight when the Knicks were running out a combination of Brunson, McBride, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. I'm just saying. That's when they looked their best so far tonight. They could not be stopped offensively. The ball movement, the cutting, the shooting, the spacing, the threat of the shot was killer. It was killer. But Parsons Achiuwa at the 4 is nice. It also helps that they're playing a team that also plays big, so they can match up size-wise tonight, which is also probably part of the reason why Tibbs leaned a little bit bigger. But, you know. There are positive and negatives to playing big, like you've pointed out many times. And I do think they'll explore that more as the season goes on. I just don't think it should be something that they should rely on. I think it's something to like go to as a counter. It's like, okay, we're getting killed on the boards. Go big. Same as everything. Like every team should have a defensive lineup, an offensive lineup, a free throw shooting lineup, just lineups in your back pocket of we need to go to this, we should go to this group in this situation. And, it just, like you've said time and time again, Yak, it feels like we're not taking advantage of trying things that we, almost 30 games into the season, we should have tried by now. MBM said JB was on the bench when we made that run, but you can sub JB in for Campaign. It's not like Campaign was a driver of the run, You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Campaign in for Brunson, but it's the same idea where they were smaller during that run. Mark said Shaq covered in pine needles just laying in the tree. They're great for moments like that, man. They're great for moments like that. It looks like the Wizards beat the Hornets. Oh, it's halftime. Let's go around the league. I'm dying to go around the league. Mark said he's not responding to anyone talking to him. And then you may have witnessed the murder, Mark. You may have witnessed the murder. All right, let's go around the league. They're going around the league right now on MSG, and there's just some wild nonsense going on in terms of like players getting in fights and getting ejected. Oh, they're showing the Bulls taking it to Boston right now. Zach LaVine's going off. Hold on, did Chicago beat Boston? I guess we're going to have to go through it right now. They're up 8 right there in that little tidbit they showed. All right, let's go around the league. I'm not showing you guys. Here we go. Now I'm interested. Now they got me interested. All right. Let's go through it slowly. Jazz beat the Pistons. We went over that. Thunder beat the Magic. We went over that. Wizards did end up beating the Hornets. Jesus, Hornets. What are you doing? Win these games. Bulls beat the Celtics. Let's go. Zach LaVine, my guy Zach LaVine. I knew I always liked Zach LaVine. Big Rud. Shout out to you and the Bulls, Big Rud. I knew I always liked Zach LaVine. What do you have tonight? 40, 36. Ayo Dosunmu with 17, 8 and 4. Kobe White with only 12. Kobe White, brother, I had my expectations were so high for you this season. Kobe, you can't be named Kobe and then just be average. Come on, dog. Vooch with 16, 14 and 4. Pat Williams, 14, 2 and 1. He did hit 4 threes. Shout out to him. They didn't get much from the bench. And no Josh Giddey tonight. Lonzo did play. He was 1 for 7 from 3. 3 points. He was a plus 10, though. 3 points, 3 boards, 3 assists. Doing Lonzo things out there. A block. That's what he does. Zach LaVine hit 6 threes. Pat hit 4. The starting unit kind of went off a little bit. How did the Celtics play? Tatum, Holiday, White, Brown, Porzingis. They had the starting 5 out. They had everybody out there. Al Horford played. Pritchard played. Everybody played. So everybody was healthy. No Sam Hauser. That's it. Y'all should have won it. Y'all got beat. Everybody loses games every now and again. It is what it is, right? Like, you're going to lose games, you should win. But that's huge. They're 21-6. Knicks on the way to the 2 seed, right? You keep looking up. You keep punching up. We're not worried about the people behind us. We're only looking forward. We're only looking forward, y'all. And with the Celtics losing, it's us catching another game up on them, especially when the Knicks end up winning tonight. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. The Nets beat the Raptors. Everybody's hurt for the Raptors. No quickly. RJ was out, and I think Barnes is still out. So Nets got to win. So far, I have yet to cough in your ears, yeah. I have yet to cough in your ears, guys. I'm doing pretty good so far. Rockets killed the Pelicans. Shout out the Rockets. I like watching the Rockets play. The Grizzlies killed the Warriors. Went over that. Spurs beat the Hawks. Nice. Hawks back to 500. In overtime. That game went to overtime. Did Wemby go crazy? We saw earlier he was hooping a little bit. 40. Yeah, he did. He did go crazy. 42 points. 42 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. He does have 5 turnovers. I hope he doesn't go nuclear against the Knicks on Christmas Day. That would suck. And they got contribution from everybody. And Larry Nance Jr. hit 5 threes tonight. Welcome back, Larry Nance Jr. No. Interesting. Onyeka Okongwu. Can the Knicks get Onyeka Okongwu? Or can they get Larry Nance Jr.? I like Larry Nance Jr. Can you get Larry Nance Jr. for Draco Sims? Probably not. Back to the league. We'll also go through the Knicks box scores, y'all. We'll also look at games for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Tomorrow is Friday. So, we'll pick a game out for tomorrow, too. David Osh Jr., what's up, David? Liking this defense with Towns and Precious. Bring Hart off the bench, even deadly. Not a bad option. Playing, what's his name? Precious tonight is, likely Tom Thibodeau went with Precious instead of McBride for the size that Precious brings, but probably also for the rebounding. Any other games worth Pacers playing the Suns and the Pacers killing the Suns? Nuggets. Trailblazers, Lakers, Kings, nothing else affecting the East, that is. And the Clippers are killing the Mavs. Cool. I kind of want to look at the standings now. Nick Yak said, Cleveland playing Milwaukee tomorrow. I'm rooting for Cleveland, who will be hard to catch, and Milwaukee on our heels. Yeah, I don't think there's a losing situation there, Yak, because, like I said, I'm not worried about any of the teams behind us, because onward and upward. And I want to go for the 1 seed. So I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I think it's definitely possible. Obviously, you have a ton of work to do, but part of that is by winning games and having your opponent lose games. So if Milwaukee beats Cleveland, I don't care that they're, a game and a half behind us. I don't care. I'm confident that we'll continue to win games, and Milwaukee will at some point go on a little bit of a losing streak, especially because I don't trust that Giannis is going to stay healthy the entirety of the season. And if Giannis goes out, that Milwaukee team is going to really struggle without him. He kind of does everything for them. He's kind of the reason why that team is 14-11 to begin with. So I'm not worried about him. Same way I'm not worried about the Heat. Same way I'm not worried about the Magic right now. Celtics loss. That's good for us. We're 4.5 games away from Boston. If we win tonight, 4 games behind Boston and 6 games behind Cleveland. So a lot of work to do, obviously. A lot more season left, but you just keep stacking wins and don't look behind you, keep looking forward. Good chance you can catch up. There's a good chance you can catch up. Bernard Johnson, when is the Knicks' next game? The Knicks' next game is Saturday. We're playing the Pelicans. Saturday against the Pelicans. What time is that game? What time is the Pelicans game? I have to know so I can schedule. Okay, so it's a late game. That's good. We're at the Pelicans at 8 o'clock. Good. All right. So Saturday at 8. And then Friday we have to pick a game out, y'all. Hold on. Did the quarter start yet? All right. We're starting the third quarter now. So we'll get to picking out tomorrow's game at some point. Nick Yak said 3 guards, Brunson, Bridges, and McBride. Is just too small to start against Milwaukee to me? Probably. Yeah. I mean, Milwaukee's huge. with Giannis and Brook Lopez. If you don't have Josh Hart for the Milwaukee game, when do we play Milwaukee? Do we play Milwaukee this month? We don't play Milwaukee this month, so we shouldn't even be concerned about it. But Tom Thibodeau's not changing his starting lineup. He's going to continue to play Anunoby at the 4. He's going to continue to play Bridges at the 3, Josh Hart at the 2, or Josh Hart at the 3, Bridges at the 2, whatever that ends up being. That'll continue to be the lineup, and I don't think he'll go to a 3-guard lineup against teams like that. I don't think he's gone to a 3-guard lineup tonight. So I think we're pretty safe on that. Slim Slammer said we can't be losing to Atlanta no more. Like I said, like Boston lost to Chicago tonight. You lose to teams throughout the season that you shouldn't lose to. It happens. It happens. I wish it didn't happen, and we should be beating those teams. But it happens. It does happen throughout the season to every team. Here we go. We're back into it. Brunson up top, coming to his left off a couple of screens. Coming to his right, pulling it back, hesitating, in the paint, spins, kicks it out to Achua, driving to his left on Gobert. I don't like that one-on-one. Okay, kicks it out the Bridges, left wing 3, comes up well short. Don't like that offensive possession there from the Knicks to start the quarter. E. Gibson, what's up, E. Gibson? Edwards has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Hands it off to Conley, gets it over to Randall. Randall hands it off to Edwards. Good screen from Randall. Attacking Achua off the bounce. Goes in, loses it, and it's out of bounds. Ball going back to the Knicks. Another good defensive possession. 2 good defensive possessions to start the half here. One from Minnesota, one from the Knicks. Brunson will bring it down. Jackson, I meant Minnesota. Brain fart. Well, you're right about that, too. McBride with Bridges and Brunson may have been a little too small, which is why they ended up going with Achua. Bridges gets a nice screen, gets to the middle of the paint, puts up the shot, can't get it to go, but Towns fighting for the offensive rebound and secures it. Inside the Bridges, kicks it out to Brunson, wide open left wing 3 that's going in. Can't get it to go, come on. Good fight for an extra possession. Couldn't convert on it. Edwards dribbling into a pull-up straightaway 3, knocks it down off the Gobert screen. Come on, Knicks. Come on. And Edwards trying to fire up his team. He's trying to get it going. 19-point game. This is what you don't want. Not this early. Don't give up the run this early. Brunson feeds Towns in the post, being guarded by Randall. Brunson catches, pump fakes, driving it down inside to Bridges, who lost it, picks it back up, leans in, fall away in the paint, rattles it in over McDaniels. Okay, let's get good, smart shots, right? Let's work it around. Kwame Robertson, what's up, Kwame? Edwards up top, driving to his left. Kicks it over to Randall. Randall dancing with it, crosses over to his right, in the paint, step through, goes up with the lefty layup, can't get it to go. He's looking for a foul call, doesn't get it. Excellent defense from Anunoby. Bridges, nice feed to Achua, who throws down a right-handed jam and transition in the Knicks. Back up by 23. This is what you want to see. This is what you need. And very quiet arena right now for the Timberwolves. And then Achua just hacks down and fouls Gobert. Good foul. Achua picks up the foul instead of allowing Karl-Anthony Towns to sort of contend with Gobert rolling to the basket. Just send him to the foul line. Achua's got fouls to use. Send him to the foul line. He missed 2 earlier in the game. Probably will miss at least 1 here. Egan said, I don't know. I think the East is tougher than people think. Boston, Cleveland, Orlando, Bucks, us. It's tough. It's tough. I think it's just the middle of the East and the bottom of the East are so terrible in comparison to the West, where the middle of the West is incredible. Like, the middle of the West is still filled with really good teams. And then the bottom of the West is filled with, some competitive teams. Like, they're not great, but they can be competitive. Gobert knocks down the first one. Missed this one, Rudy. Missed it. Yes, sir. Love when our opponents misses free throws. And here comes Brunson bringing it down off the Achua rebound. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by McDaniels. Brings it to the right wing. Brunson picks his dribble up, gets it over to Towns in the post on the right wing. High post being guarded by Randall. He's going to back him down. They bring a double team out to Brunson. Brunson driving to his left, steps back, lost it. Picked up by McDaniels. It's a 2-on-1. McDaniels and Edwards. Kicks it over to Edwards. Right corner 3. Over to Gobert, going down and throws it down with 2 hands. And a timeout for Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. It's down to 20. Tom Thibodeau has seen enough. But the offense looks a little clunky, a little slow. Good timeout. Let's talk it over a little bit. All right. Dead ball. Egan said the West is more balanced, no doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's pick a game out for tomorrow's game. So tomorrow we have Hornets 76ers. We have Bucks Cavs. All right, we're watching Bucks Cavs. I don't even want to put it on a poll. I want to watch this game. Bucks Cavs. We got Thunder Heat. Those 3 games tomorrow. Do I have to put this in a poll, y'all? Or can we just watch Bucks Cavs tomorrow? Do I have to put this in a poll? Do you guys want to vote on it? Or can we just watch Bucks Cavs tomorrow? I mean, there's 3 games. And this is by far going to be the best game. It's by far going to be the best game. E. Gibson, Cavs Bucks will be dope. It's in Cleveland. Like I said earlier, I think it's a win-win for the Knicks. If the Bucks lose, it gives the Knicks a little bit of breathing room as the Bucks are red hot right behind the Knicks in the standings. And then if the Cavs lose, the Knicks make up some space in the hunt for the 1 seed, which will be an all-season battle because the Cavs built such a cushion with the hot start. Mark said, sounds good. I mean, if I put this up and, like, Thunder Heat win, I'm going to be pissed. So I don't even want to give you guys the option. I'm just going to take control of this. It is my channel, by the way. So I'm just going to make the executive decision that we're watching Cavs Bucks tomorrow. We don't even have to put it to a vote. It is going to be by far the best game, even if it ends up being the blowout. It is also good to take a look at the Cavs. We haven't seen any Cavs games outside of the one the Knicks played against them earlier in the season. So it would be good to watch the Cavs play as well. We have very little to no scattering report on the Cavs. 25-26 said the Bulls beat the Celtics in Boston. Yes. Yes, they did. We went over it at halftime. We looked at the box score and everything. Great night. Great night. Especially if the Knicks can pull out this win here tonight, which it looks like they're on their way to doing. E. Gibson said, Cleveland Bucks is an awesome matchup where we're at the season. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Coming back out of the timeout, let's see how they respond. Tom Thibodeau saw enough. Want to talk a couple of things over. And the Knicks will bring it down. A little full court pressure here from Minnesota. Bridges will inbound it. And Brunson will walk it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by McDaniels. Coming to is right off the Achua screen. Driving it down, kicks it out to Anunoby. Catch and fire from the left wing 3, no hesitation. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. McDaniels with the rebound. Here comes Conley. Conley walking it down. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards on the left wing, being guarded by Anunoby, gets it over to Conley. Conley coming to his right off a good Gobert screen. Gets open, hesitates, now crossing over to his left, and a foul on Bridges on the floor. And Bridges is upset. Bridges showing a lot of emotion the last couple of games, which we need, which I've wanted. I've wanted for a while. I'm happy to see it. I need more emotion out of Bridges. And he's been giving it to us. He's been showing it. Conley dancing around a Gobert screen, flips up a righty floater, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, off of Conley. Ball going back to the Knicks. Under 9 to go, y'all. Under 9 to go. E. Gibson said the game has slowed down a lot. That's good for the Knicks. You want as minimal amount of possessions as possible. If both teams want to walk the ball down the court, the Knicks have the advantage with the 20-point cushion right now. Bridges hands it off to Brunson up top. Brunson being guarded by McDaniels, coming to his left off a Towns screen. Pulling it back on the left wing, being guarded by Randall on the switch. They feed Towns on the post against Gobert. Towns faces up, puts it up over Gobert. High arcing shot, moon shot, got it to go. Karl-Anthony Towns has it cooking tonight. Everything's going in for Towns tonight. He's cooking. Edwards coming to his right at the Gobert screen, driving it down, stops, pivots, up top. Randall, they leave him wide open, daring him to shoot. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Skying for the rebound, fighting for it. Towns ends up with it after knocked out of Bridges' hands. And here comes Brunson bringing it down. Bullet pass inside the Bridges, who gets the righty layup to go under the basket. Terrible defense from the Timberwolves. And the Knicks go back up by 24 and a timeout from the Timberwolves now. Beautiful pass from Brunson. My goodness. And fantastic awareness and cut from Bridges. Like the cutting on for Bridges just doesn't get enough love right now. We're not giving him enough love right now. Mark, foot on the gas pedal. Absolutely. Keep your foot on the gas, man. Keep your foot on the gas. They're doing just that. They are doing just that. I'm very proud of the way they've responded. I am mentally prepared for a big Minnesota run where they claw it back to an 8-9 point game. They get it back to single digits, and it's like, hold on, here comes Minnesota. Anthony Edwards is going off. Randall's making shots. McDaniel's making shots. Conley hit a three. I'm mentally prepared for that. And the Knicks are just like, we're not going to even let them back in the game, which I love, obviously, right? Ed Thigeta said, let's get it to 30. Well, their largest lead was 29. Definitely possible tonight. Definitely possible. Noah Linden said they have nobody that can guard Cat. Not a single person out there. Gobert does not want to come out and guard him at the three-point line. He can't guard him in the post one-on-one. Every time they bring a double team, Karl-Anthony Towns is too good of a passer. He's swinging that thing. He does have 4 turnovers. But 3 of those were earlier in the game. E gives us that Minnesota's offense isn't clicking at all. Not at all. Not at all. It's weird because Randall's a good offensive player. Edwards is a good offensive player. DiVincenzo is a good offensive player. Naj Reid is a good offensive player. Like, they have enough players offensively where it should work, but none of them have clicked together. And so it all just feels separate and different, and, like one guy getting hot doesn't help facilitate another guy getting this game going. Like with the Knicks, like if Towns has this game going, you're going to be forced to double team the guy, and that gets Bridges going. That gets Anunoby going, come to the basket. That gets Brunson going, run pick and rolls with him. He's going to get open looks. Like everybody feeds off of Towns getting hot. Everybody feeds off of Brunson getting hot because they bring double teams, and the next thing you know, he's killing you with his passing, and he can end up with 14, 15 assists on the night. So, the Timberwolves just don't have that. It feels very isolated, their offense. If one guy's going, cool for that one guy. But it's not helping everybody else go right now. Okay, he said, I think they need to move on from Conley. Well, they need Conley in the sense that he's the only real point guard they have on the team. Like, the other one that they have is Rob Dillingham, and he's a rookie. And he's not even like a true point guard. He is definitely more of a score-first guard. Like, he doesn't know how to set up the team right now. When Conley is out with injury, which is pretty often because he's old at this point, they look aimless out there. He kind of brings them all together, gets them into their spots, gets them rolling. The issue is that he's like 36, going on 37, so it's rough. It's rough when that is the guy who makes your offense kind of go, They need to get younger at the position. And that was part of the reason in drafting Dillingham, but you can't rely on him this season. He's a rookie. Edwards leans in, puts up the floater over Bridges, gets it to go. He's also looking for the foul he doesn't get. Got Bridges up in the air with the pump fake. Here comes Brunson looking to answer on the other end. 81-59 right now. 7:30 to go. Brunson up top, coming to his right off the Achua screen, driving it down, stops, spins, kicks it in the corner. Anunoby pump fakes, driving to his right, back up top to Brunson, coming to his right off the town screen. He's got space in and out dribble against Randall. Step back, fall away jumper. Too short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Gobert has it. And here comes Conley. Head ahead to Randall. Randall driving it in on Towns. Euro steps down the lane, gets caught in the air, kicks it out the last second to Conley. Pump fakes, driving it down, puts up the righty floater, comes up short. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down, over to Bridges. Bridges stops in the paint, spins, kicks it out to Achua. Achua over to Towns. Towns is going to spot it for a left wing three. Oh, my goodness. I was going to say, I don't love that shot because he didn't look entirely set. Looked like he shot it too quickly, but nothing but net. You can't deny the results. My goodness. He's up to 27 points. He hasn't missed a three tonight. He's 5 for 5. Edwards down the lane, gets blocked by Towns. Quick outlet to Brunson. Brunson's off and running. He's going to leave it off for Anunoby. He's going to go up and try to throw it down over Randall. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. There's just no stopping this Knicks team right now. There is no stopping this Knicks team right now. And Randall's looking at the bench saying, challenge it. Like, come on, Randall. You fouled the guy going for a dunk. He is 5 for 5 from 3 tonight. Gee, I wonder. Oh, I think they are going to challenge it. Timberwolves call a timeout. 5 for 5 from 3. I mean, he's in a very familial place. He knows these rims. He knows these backboards. He knows this arena. He's very comfortable in here. Slim Slam said, I need to see our bench at this point. It ain't happening, Slim. It ain't happening. Our starters will play the entire game as if this is a close game. Yeah, the coaches ended up challenging this, and it's not even close. It's not even close to possibly not being a foul. Randall hits him Anunoby's going up for a dunk like this, and Randall hits him here. It's not even close. It's not even like he grazed him. He straight up hits the arm. What are you doing, Randall? You just wasted the challenge for your team. Now, I don't think you're getting back into this one. I'm not going to lie. I think the run is probably over. Gobert looks frustrated. Randall looks out of it. You know, once that body language changes for Randall, it ain't snapping back. So we know that. We know that. Mark said hit him in the face, too. I mean, K. Hazy, stupid challenge. I just don't even understand why you have assistant coaches on the bench whose entire job it is to look at the replay after a foul doesn't go your team's way and to inform the coach whether or not you should challenge it. That is part of an assistant's entire job during the game. Like, this is your job during the game. You worry about nothing but looking at the iPad and letting me know when to challenge plays or not. What was that? What was that? E. Gibson said, not yet, maybe 6 to 7 minutes in the fourth. Not happening, E. Gibson. Not happening. 2 minutes in the fourth is when you'll see the bench unit come in. 2 minutes in the fourth is when you'll see the end of the bench guys come in. Shirley Willis, what's up, Shirley? No bench right now. We need to spank their butt. Definitely need to continue the way you're playing, man. Also, why is my live stream not up to date? There it is. Anunoby knocks down the first one. Bernard Gibson said Randall is mad. And once he's out of it mentally, he's over. It's over for him. Anunoby goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. And here comes Edwards. Egan said Tibbs needs to learn to rest the starters in these games as thin as we are right now. Hey, I'll tell you a stat on why he doesn't believe in doing that. I'll tell you a stat in a second. As Edwards puts a dribble pull-up three, can't get it to go. Brunson, good box out in Alexander Walker. Tips the rebound over to Achua, and Brunson will bring it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Alexander Walker. Driving to his left, blows past him, and they call the foul on Alexander Walker. All right, so here's the stat. Here's the stat. The Knicks have 0 blown leads when leading by, I believe it was 15. I believe it was 15 or more in the game. The Knicks have 0 blown leads. They have lost 0 of those games. Every other team has at least 1. And Tom Thibodeau will tell you that's because we take these games seriously. And I'm not taking them out for nothing. Randall trying to get right into Towns, hounding him, almost full court. Finally gets it over to Brunson. Brunson, quick hesitation, stops at the foul line, pump fake, fall away over Randall. High arcing rainbow three, can't get it to go. Ball knocked over to Edwards. Edwards pushing. Edwards one-on-one against Bridges in transition, leaves it off for Randall, and Randall gets the easy layup. Under 6 to go here in the third quarter. It is still a 25-point lead for the Knicks, so they still have a big old cushion. And the game has slowed to a snail's crawl pace right now. Brunson has it on the right wing, spinning, coming to his left, gets it over to Achua, over to Bridges. Bridges driving to his right, hits Brunson, cutting to the right corner, puts up the three, rattles it in, over the late contest of Naj Reid. And it is now a 28-point lead for the Knicks. Embarrassing the Timberwolves right now. And another turnover as Achua comes up with the steal. Brunson bringing it down, in and out dribble. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges coming to his right. He's got space. Getting into the mid-range, fall-away jumper. Splashes in nothing but net. You just knew that was going in as the Knicks now go by 30. And I forget who called it in the chat, but one of you guys called it. You said we need to go by 30. Here we are. Knicks with a 30-point lead. Edwards dancing against Towns. Goes with the reverse layup. Gets it to go. And no foul. And Edwards is yelling at the ref looking for a foul call. Doesn't get it. I never even started my timer. 91-63, 4:30 to go here in the third quarter. Jericho, Sims, and McBride make their way to the scorer's table. Dante DiVincenzo makes his way to the scorer's table. Brunson has it on the right wing, gets it over to Towns. Towns driving to his left, putting his head down, kicks it out to Achua. Achua, left corner three, knock me down. Ooh, when Precious Achua is knocking down threes, say goodnight, y'all. Say goodnight. When Precious Achua gets in on the three-point action, say goodnight. Edwards gets it over to Randall, loses it, picks it back up. Should have been a travel, they didn't call it. Kicks it out to McDaniels, misses the three. The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie. Brunson, beautiful bounce pass to Achua. And Achua, beautiful bounce pass to Bridges. Oh, my goodness. The passing from the Knicks. Almost a half-court bounce pass to Achua along the baseline. And Achua, quick lefty bounce pass around the defense to Bridges, come to the basket. That was a crazy pass. Edwards pump fakes, has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Almost passed to nobody. Inside the Randall. Randall being triple teamed. Kicks it out. They swing it out to Alexander Walker. The defense is insane right now. Fall away in the paint from Alexander Walker. Got it to go. Bailed his team out a little bit there. 96-65. Brunson will bring it down. Brunson has it on the right wing, being guarded by Alexander Walker. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Blows by him in the paint, kicks it out to Bridges at the last second, left corner three. I was about to say, we just gonna execute you to death and knock down these wide open threes. Possession after possession after possession. Randall putting his head down, freight train coming down the lane. And a foul on Anunoby as Randall's gonna go to the foul line for 2 free throws. 2:54 to go, under 3. Mark said, how are you feeling, Julius? We got a timeout here? Tom Thibodeau's going to use his challenge here. Mark said, you bum. Hey, man. As great as Julius Randle was for the Knicks during his tenure, he did cause a lot of frustration among the fan base. And tonight is a little cathartic to go in and beat his butt, even after he came off to the great start as he did. Looking at the replay here, I think they're going to, Anunoby with the right hand got all ball, but I think they're going to call the foul on the left hand. Let's see what the left hand's doing. I don't know. It's pretty close. I think it could go either way. There's a lot of contact. I think, looking at the replay, I think that's a clean defensive play there. Maybe they can change it to a blocking foul on Brunson or something. If they wanted to keep it a foul. With how physical the game has been, that seems pretty clean on replay, right? Student said the Knicks are making a strong statement tonight. It's so crazy because the Knicks haven't had the greatest of weeks, right? So they play a national TV game against Atlanta, and they lose in embarrassing fashion. And then they have and before that they had a national TV game against Orlando, which they won in incredible fashion. It was embarrassing for the Magic in a blowout. And now they have a national TV game against Minnesota in which they're going to win in incredible fashion, blowing out the Timberwolves here. Bernard Johnson, Randall needs a therapist. I do believe he has a sports therapist. Keanu Bryant said Julius Randle is bad, not mad. I saw it, Karen. I saw it too late. I was too busy looking at our schedule. But we're about a minute ahead. Yeah, I told you they changed it from a foul on Anunoby to a foul on Brunson. A blocking foul on Brunson, and you tried to draw the charge at the last second. Nick Yaks at 39 rebounds, 29 assists, late third is incredible. I don't know where they rank in assists per game as a team. It's got to be high up there, though. I can look it up real quick. Seems like we got time. Randall's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. It's NBA team assist. I look that up. And we go here. Assists per game. The Nuggets are still number 1. The Knicks aren't even top 5. Jeez. I want to see the whole list. Assists per game. Where are the Knicks? They're 9th. So they're all the way down here. Jeez Louise. 27th. 27.7. 9th in the league. They're behind Denver, Memphis, Atlanta. Atlanta. I know Trae Young gets a lot of assists, but still. Chicago. Wow. Chicago averages 29.2. Maybe I should show you guys and not be a jerk about it. So the Knicks are 9th in assists per game. That is all the way over this column right here. They're 9th, 27.7. So it's actually lower than I thought. Randall split the free throws, hit one of them. Jericho Sims has it up top, hands it off to Bridges. Bridges gets it over to McBride. McBride on the right wing, being guarded by Edwards. Coming to his left, stops in the paint, kicks it out. Bridges gets a wide open left wing 3, splashes it above the break. Yet another 3. Mikal Bridges is going off, y'all. Mikal Bridges is going off. We gotta look at the box score for Mikal Bridges. Oh, they just put it up for us. 27 points, 11 for 17 from the field. Is this his best game of the season? I feel like he's been racking up a bunch of those as Dante DiVincenzo drives it down and knocks down a righty layup. McBride has it on the right wing. And I feel like we're just kind of winding down the time as a team. Like, we're just like, hey, let's just go through our offensive progressions, get a basket every now and again. Brunson, beautiful bounce pass to Jericho Sims, who explodes to the rim for an easy two-handed jam. And Spike Lee's in the building. Shout out Spike Lee. Made the trip all the way to Minnesota. DiVincenzo has it up top, being guarded by McBride. Over the top to Randall. Randall being guarded by Sims. Hands it off to DiVincenzo. Puts up the 3 off the handoff. In and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Towns snatches it. Gets it over to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the screen. Naz Reid switches onto him. Brunson looking to dance. Gets to the foul line. A pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And by the way, y'all, once again, we got Jericho Sims, Karl Anthony Towns lineups out there. El Tigre, my man El Tigre. It's been a good night, man. It's been a quick, fast-paced game. We don't got to stay up too late, right? It is only 11:30. Only 11:30. I mean, we do have a whole other quarter to go, but, you know, not a lot of fouls. It could be worse. Bridges gets it over to Towns on the left wing, driving to his right, blowing past Naz Reid. Righty layup, can't get it to go, but he did get fouled. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws with 1:06 to go. 101 to 68. My goodness, they are dominating tonight. Keanu Bryan said, what a great time to be a Knicks fan. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mark said, hey, Minnie, he's our cat now. Yeah, it's crazy because Minnesota fans did not want to give Towns up for Randall. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Cat 30 bomb? We got to get the Bridges 30 bomb then too. We'll go through the box scores at the end of this quarter here. Got a minute to go. Towns does miss the second free throw, though, 102-68. Naz Reid hands it off to Edwards, a pull-up mid-range jumper. Too long, can't get it to go. Sims, good, strong rebound. And here comes McBride. Hands it off to Towns. Towns blows past DiVincenzo. Euro steps down the lane. Righty scoop layup, gets it to go. Edwards up top to DiVincenzo, gets it over to Reed, swings it over to Alexander Walker, jab step coming to his left, gets the foul, puts up the floater, gets it to go over Sims. Slim Slam, pure domination tonight. Absolutely. You guys heard me at halftime. I was mentally prepared for the Minnesota comeback. I was mentally prepared for a dogfight tonight. I was like, hey, this team's not going to go quietly. You can't expect to do in the second half what you did in the first half. Minnesota's going to knock down some shots. They're going to come out and play well. And they're going to make it a game again. And they made me look dumb because they did not do that. The Knicks absolutely kept the pedal on the gas. They kept their foot on the gas all night. And, they continue to dominate. They continue to dominate, even to now. And Brunson throws the lob to Sims, and Sims blows the alley-oop dunk. Home run pass to Edwards, who puts a dribble pull up right wing three, splashes it. It is 104-74. Alexander Walker did hit his free throw. 20 seconds to go. Brunson's going to walk it down for what should be the final shot of the quarter. It's still a 30-point game. Brunson has it up top, winding down the time. 7 seconds to go. Brunson driving to his left, ball poke loose, picks it back up. Coming to his left, Alexander Walker switches onto him. Kicks it out the last second to McBride, puts it up at the buzzer. Can't get it to go. Brunson looking for the foul call he doesn't get. Bernard Johnson, Tibbs not having a comeback. I mean, listen, you guys get on him for the minutes, and deservedly so. He plays guys way too many minutes and way too long stretches, but he refuses to allow comebacks, man. That is like his philosophy. If we play the right way and we go up big, then we have to continue to play that way to stay up big, you know? Kenny Cab, what's up, Kenny? Appreciate you, Kenny, with a $2 super chat. Towns for Randall was a future financial decision. Yeah, it was. But it still affects the Timberwolves now. You know, like you got worse. Timberwolves got worse in making that deal. And I don't know if there's a path to immediately get better. Obviously, they can get better. They can make trades. They can still maybe move off of Randall, but it just doesn't seem to fit right now. And maybe it will. Maybe it will. But on a night where Julius Randle started off super strong, Karl-Anthony Towns is the one finishing it even stronger. You know, and if that doesn't sort of show the dichotomy between the two players, let's go through the box score real quick. Thank you for the $2 super chat too, by the way, Kenny. Very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Precious Jewel with 9 and 7 tonight. El Tigre with the super chat too. Oh my goodness. Appreciate you. Look at that Tigre. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your $2 super chat, my man. Thank you for the support. A million times thank you. Jalen Brunson with 14 and 7 tonight. Feels like he has more than that. Kenny said, yeah, Champagne is our target, I believe. Champagne's been playing very well. He's a good target to have. You got more issues than Champagne can solve alone, obviously, but, incremental improvements for sure. I just wouldn't play around with the Edwards thing. I just wouldn't have played around with the Edwards thing. And look, they couldn't have predicted that Dante DiVincenzo would forget how to shoot a basketball. But I also think you're using him completely wrong. Like, we haven't seen him on the move off the ball all that much tonight. You know? And Tigre said, didn't want to be outdone. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. MBM said, Ant-Man, he signed off on that trade. Get what they deserve? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what Ant-Man's opinion was it, and if he signed off on it or not, I can't say. I have a hard time believing that they made that trade without consulting him. But, it doesn't seem it seems like the Knicks have won the trade, is how I'll say that. And you know me. I love Randall. I was down for the Randall Renaissance tour, revenge tour, coming back from the shoulder surgery after last season. But now, now I'm a Towns guy, obviously. Naj Reid misses a three, and McBride will bring it down. The Knicks with McBride, Payne, Bridges, Towns, and Sims. McBride driving it down on DiVincenzo gets fouled before the shot attempt. And the Timberwolves have DiVincenzo, Alexander Walker, Naj Reid, Rob Dillingham, and who's the fifth guy out there? Anthony Edwards. Deuce McBride's upset he wanted the continuation. Bridges a fall-away foul line jumper gets it to go. Bridges up to 29 points. We need the 30-ball, Bridges. We need the 30-ball. I think that would be his first 30-point game as a Knick. I think this has been his best game by far as a Knick tonight. Rob Dillingham driving it down, misses the scoop layup. Good defense from Campaign. Knocked out of bounds by Towns, though. Ball will remain with the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo is going to inbound it under the basket. Gets it over to Edwards. Up top to Reid. Reid driving to his right, spins, steps back, step through, flips it over the right hand, can't get it to go. And then Towns secures yet another rebound. Campaign gets it over to Bridges. Ball was knocked loose, but Bridges recovers it. Campaign inside the Towns. Towns catches, shovels it over to Sims. Gets blocked from behind by Edwards. Got to squeeze that orange, Jericho. We talked about it early. Got to squeeze that orange. Campaign bringing it down. A dribble pull-up three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Towns steals a rebound from Bridges. Towns with his 20th rebound. And then hit ahead to a wide-open McBride in the right corner for a three. Knocks it down. My goodness, dude. This is crazy. And a timeout from Minnesota. This is a beat down. 35 points. Ugh. Mark said, Cat with the 2020. Absolutely. Absolutely. Second straight game with 20 rebounds. Mark, 30 points and 20 rebounds. You're right. It's not just the 20-20. It's a 30-20. Okay, Hazy said, I love Deuce. Me too. Me too. Yeah, this is a beatdown. There's no two ways about it. Right? There's no two ways about it. I kind of want to do this, but it just feels right. This is an absolute beatdown. This is what the Orlando game was like. Kenny said, "Town smoking my Wolves, game over." Hey, Kenny. I think in the long term you'll be fine. You got Anthony Edwards, but Knicks fans. Definitely tried to warn you Wolves fans about Julius Randle. And I don't know why the front office, I don't know. I guess it was the only trade, the best available trade for them in getting another all-star in Randle and then getting what they thought was going to be, a guy in the running for sixth man of the year in Dante DiVincenzo. But it is looking rough for Dante, man. Just watching him tonight, like he's not involved in anything. Kenny, what's going on with Dante? Like, he's just not involved in anything. Does Coach Finch watch any Knicks games last year? Did he watch the Knicks playoff run? Does he not know that you run Dante off a million screens like he's Klay Thompson? Like, if you use Dante DiVincenzo like he's Klay Thompson and not like he's Steph Curry and stop putting the ball in his hands, I think you'd be in a better spot with the way DiVincenzo's playing. This is the worst I've ever seen him play in his career. He just looks like a lack of confidence. He looks a little lost out there. Kenny said, first time here, I subscribed. Appreciate you, Kenny. Appreciate you. If you don't know, we do every Knicks game, right? I'm a Knicks fan. I do every Knicks game of every season. We occasionally do some Timberwolves games to keep an eye on our guys, Randle and DiVincenzo. Still got love for them. We occasionally do some Raptors game to keep an eye on our guys, RJ and Quickly. But we fill up the schedule Monday through Friday So on the days the Knicks don't play, we're still watching basketball games. We usually vote on them, but because tomorrow it's only a 3-game slate and Cleveland is playing Milwaukee, instead of just voting on it, we're just going to watch the best game of that night. Cleveland versus Milwaukee is going to be it. So we'll be live again tomorrow for the game. Mark said, we won the trade, and now the league sees it. Karl-Anthony Towns he's not in the real conversation for MVP, but he's going to make the MVP ballot. DiVincenzo puts up a 3, knocks it down, his first 3 of the game. Speaking of Dante DiVincenzo. McBride bringing it down, 109-77, 32-point game. McBride on the right wing. At this point, we are just in wind the clock down as much as we can. Let's get out of here healthy, right? Let's get out of here healthy is the mentality. Josh Minot is in the game. Maybe looking for a spark, or Luka Garza is in it. Maybe waving the white flag. Garza misses a little floater. Sims with the rebound. Here comes Cam Payne. Payne bringing it down. Has it up top. Coming to his right. Gets it over to Towns, being guarded by Dillingham. And Towns is saying, clear out. I got Dillingham on me. Putting the dribble moves on him. Goes along the baseline, kicks out to McBride. Extra pass to Payne. Payne extra pass to McBride. A straightaway 3 for Deuce. Too short, can't get it to go. Sims keeps it alive over to Bridges, though, but then Bridges throws it away. Minot bringing it down. Euro steps down. Finger rolls it up. Can't get it to go. Bridges with the rebound. It's been that kind of night for them. Whew. And then a full court pass to Towns, who lays it up over Garza. Kenny McLeod said Dante's a shadow of himself, looks lost. He does look lost out there, I'm not going to lie. Minot gets the layup to go over Sims. And I believe a timeout from Tibbs. 9:10 to go. Tatsu spam? Tatsu spam? Tatsu? Can I call you Tatsu? Is Cat a top 5 player? He is not. He is not. He's playing like it right now. He is not a top 5 player. I mean, we know who the top 5 are. It's pretty indisputable. We know it's Jokic, it's Giannis, it's Luka, it's SGA, and who's the 5th? I'm missing somebody. Tatum. We could throw Tatum in there. Tatum. He's not better than any of those 5. He's not a top 5 guy, but he is playing like a top 5 guy, which, is all you could really ask for of a guy. Play above your head, which, the Knicks are really good at doing. They're really good at doing that. Slim Slam said, bench, please. Yeah, it feels like a good time. I mean, they emptied their bench. It's a 30-point game. Tom Thibodeau, get these guys out of here. Like I said, it's wind down the clock and get out of here healthy time. Tom, please. Thibodeau, please. Susan said, we'll keep them under 100 points. True. They're at 79, which is very well below. I don't think they're going to score 21 points in 9 minutes. Although it's possible if the bench unit comes in. Mark said Ragu will be elsewhere by the deadline. There's definitely a chance. Definitely a chance, which is crazy. Crazy after the season he had for the Knicks. Kenny said, thanks, Susan. Thank you, Susan. I will be back to watch Sheffield when the Knicks play my Wolves, but I also enjoy the Knicks when my Wolves are not playing. Take care all till then. Appreciate you, Kenny. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, man. Have a good night. As good of a night as you can have after a loss. Trust, we know what we lost that terrible game to Atlanta on national TV, so we know what it's like to get beat down when you feel like you should have at least competed better. Kiana Bryan said, I want a blowout. Keep them in. I think we're going to get a blowout either way, Kiana. I think we're safe. 32-point lead. I think Pacom Daddier, Tyler Kolek, Ariel Hugporty. I think Tyler Kolek's still with the G League, though, by the way. I do know Pacom Daddier and Ariel Hugporty were called up as insurance since Josh Hart missed the game. Brunson, Tibbs, and Towns having a little powwow on the bench. laughing it up, chopping it up. When do you see that happen? When do you see Tom Thibodeau smiling and laughing with his players on the bench? Tom Thibodeau obviously coached here in Minnesota. Coach Karl Anthony Towns, who was the star player, a young star player here in Minnesota. Oh, Tyler Kolek is on the bench. He did get called up. And we do got our guys in there with at the 9-minute mark, y'all. McBride, Campaign, Jericho Sims, Precious Achiuwa, and Pregame Davier. We tried to get it out to Pregame. Josh Minot jumped the passing lane, knocked it out of bounds. It'll remain with the Knicks. Campaign bringing it down. Campaign up top. A pull-up three over DiVincenzo. Rattles it in. 18 threes for the Knicks tonight. Again, we'll go through the box score. Probably like 3-4 minutes left towards the end of the game. DiVincenzo driving it down. High floater, gets blocked from behind, but a foul on Campaign. Every time I see Campaign, I get mixed up and I get flustered because I want to say Terry Johnson. I want to say Terry Johnson. Which, you know, it's his fault. It's his fault for mixing up his name like that. DiVincenzo knocks down his free throw. He's got one more coming. DiVincenzo goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. Campaign up top. Gets it over to Sims. Sims hands it off to McBride. McBride being guarded by the rookie Dillingham coming to his left, and they call a moving screen on Jericho Sims. He's got a little moving screen problem, Jericho does. Eamon always said, Dante, he wants to come back to the Knicks. Probably. Can't blame him. He was very comfortable here. Had his career year here with the Knicks. Minot driving it down to the right. Gets blocked by Sims. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Terrence Shannon. Swings it over to Dillingham. Can't get it to go. Achiuwa with the rebound. Here comes Campaign. Under 8 minutes to go. And like I said, we are in wind down the clock territory. Not much going on other than just jacking up shots. His Campaign puts up another three and airballs it. Dillingham with the rebound. A shot out of a cannon, Dillingham is. Here he comes. I mean, this is an opportunity to look at some of the younger guys as Davier gets blown by Terrence Shannon Jr. MBM said Sims is stunting for his city. True. If you guys didn't know, the Knicks were in town as Jericho Sims got his jersey retired. Campaign another three, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Home run pass to Terrence Shannon. Oh no, to Dillingham, excuse me. Who Euro steps down the lane and puts up a floater. Mark said Sims has a lot of problems. Hey man, he sets good screens when he's not setting them illegally, which, you know, oftentimes illegal screens are the guard's fault, oftentimes. As Josh Minot is out there causing a disturbance. McBride ends up with it. Fight for the rebound. Achiuwa ends up with it. And a sloppy play ends up in the two-point basket for Precious Achiuwa. DiVincenzo in the corner. Minot, I believe, knocked down that three. Oh, no, that's Terrence Shannon Jr., excuse me. They got similar hairstyles. Timeout from Tom Thibodeau. And again, we are in don't get hurt, get to the finish line mode. Although everybody who's a part of the rotation is out. Outside of Precious Achiuwa, of course. Deuce McBride's also still in. But Sims, you know, protects the basket well. Grabs rebounds. Sets good screens. You know, that's what he's going to give us. I mean, the party's over, y'all. I'm going to take the jacket off. Party's over. Ugh. Mark said fourth quarter shine down. Yeah, like you get to that point in the game, the crowd is out of it. There's no more fanfare. You just got to wait until the timer ticks off, you know. You're looking for some signs from the younger guys. Like I think Josh Minot for the Wolves, showing some things. It's nice, right? It's nice to see from Josh Minot if you're a Wolves fan. We're looking for Dottier to do some things for us. Also, Gotham Sports app keeps freezing on me. I don't like it. Here we go. We're back into it. Campaign misses another shot, gets his own offensive rebound, and shovels it over to Achua for a dunk. Slim Slammer said the Knicks own TNT tonight. It is a rough outing of games for TNT tonight. They had the absolutely decimated Orlando Magic take on the Thunder. And while that ended up being a close contest, I don't know if anybody was really tuning in like that to see nobody for the Magic play against the Stacks Thunder team. And like I said, it ended up being a close game, but people weren't tuning in for it. As McBride knocks down a lefty layup in the lane. Nice. Nice lob pass from Dillingham to Minot. I like Josh Minot a lot. Campaign's going to fire another three and miss another three. Campaign's firing it a little too much. We got to get the ball into our hands, into our guy Dottier's hands. DiVincenzo dribble, pull up three, splashes it. MBM, appreciate you. Mark Precious with a double-double. Got to pad them stats in garbage time. If you're out there, you got to pad them stats. That's why Campaign is firing. Dottier catches, fires a three, knock it down. Ooh, way off. Achua with the rebound, though. He's in the paint, shovels it over to Sims. Sims in the paint, stops. Fall away jumper from Jericho Sims. Okay, Jericho. DiVincenzo bringing it down. Gets it over to Terrence Shannon, who pump fakes. He's driving it down, gets the lefty layup to go. That's Josh Minot. They have similar hairstyles. Actually, they have the same hairstyle, but Terrence Shannon's is a little bit longer. 120-97. McBride, home run pass. Dottier wide open in the left corner for a three. Can't get it to go. We needed that, Dottier. I needed that. Dillingham driving it down. Tried to hit the cross-court pass. Achua picks it off, and he gets fouled by DiVincenzo. I know they call an offensive foul on Achua for kind of shoving off DiVincenzo. Hilarious. Where are we at? 4 minutes to go, y'all. 4 minutes to go. We are going to remain in the game to the end. We always do for Knicks games. Other games, we'll end it a little early. Not for the Knicks, though. We're going to watch it all the way to the end. Because there's a small chance that Pacome Dottier can give us something to get excited about. Right? Matt Ryan checking in. Oh, no, is that for Dottier? What are we doing, Tibbs? Don't take out Dottier. I'm staying on for Dottier. Bring in Matt Ryan for Achua, for McBride. I can't believe they just took out Dottier. Matt Ryan cuts to the basket, gets the layup to go. And then Matt Ryan comes up with a steal. Under 4 to go, almost 30 to go. Sims has it, hands it off to McBride, pump fake, steps through, leaves it off for Jericho Sims, goes up and he explodes back to the basket. Jericho Sims. Dillingham driving it in on Sims, gets the righty layup to go. Impressive finish from Dillingham. McBride has it up top, gets it over to Matt Ryan. Ryan being guarded by Terrence Shannon Jr., gets it over to McBride, swings it over to Campaign. Campaign over to Achua. Achua hands it off to Ryan, wide open, left wing three, off the screen, can't get it to go. DiVincenzo with the rebound, here comes Dillingham. Mark said Dante on the floor with this squad is disrespectful. He's trying to find his rhythm. McBride, home run pass. Matt Ryan gets the layup to go. Interesting stat, Matt Ryan has never dunked in his NBA career. I believe he's 6'4", 6'5", something like that, and he's never dunked. He had a wide open, chance on the break there and decided to go for the layup. DiVincenzo fires a three, gets it to go. Roger G. Wall, what's up, Roger? Damn, we're really averaging on 20, 130 plus. Yeah, Minnesota did pass the 100-point mark, by the way. 102 for Minnesota. That's what happens in these blowout games. You just, you're not playing defense anymore. McBride puts up the dribble pull-up three over Josh Minot. Tyler Kolek's at the scores table. Too little, too late, Tibbs. Too little, too late. Dillingham, a dribble pull-up three over the contested hands of McBride, misses it. Here comes Tyler Kolek, y'all. 129-102, a 27-point lead for the Knicks. Drain Jordan said that's my knock against Tibbs. I don't like how he uses his bench. I think he would use the bench more if he trusted those guys on the bench more. But, he trusts his starters, and that's who he's going to go to. I don't disagree with you. It's a very it's a real criticism of his. But the Knicks don't have the greatest of bench, right? I think the only guy he really trusts on the bench is McBride. His campaign steps behind the line and knocks down a three. And outside of that, it's like sometimes he trusts Achua. He doesn't really trust Sims. As Huckporty grabs a rebound. Huckporty's in the game, by the way. Campaign can be erratic. I think for the most part he trusts Payne, but his erratic play makes it iffy sometimes. If he's out there and he jacks up a couple of unwanted shots, Minot knocks it away and goes down and throws down a jam. Mark said Tyler took the express line from the G League. They all did. Kolek, Dadier, and Huckporty. They all did. Ryan fires a corner three, can't get it to go. Huckporty offensive rebound goes up and gets fouled. With 28 seconds to go, y'all. We're almost out of here. We almost made it. Slim Slam said we needed this win for a lot of reasons. We did. And we also needed to play well for a lot of reasons. Those 3 days off definitely did us well. We get the day off tomorrow. The Knicks do. We don't. We're going to be back for Cleveland versus Milwaukee. Great game. Huckporty misses a free throw. Come on, Huckporty. You got to knock these free throws down. We'll be back tomorrow for the Cleveland versus Milwaukee game at Cleveland. And then, of course, we're here Saturday, 8 o'clock, when the Knicks take on the Pelicans at New Orleans. That team's still struggling with some injuries, but they did get a couple of guys back, so it's not going to be the easiest of games. Herb Jones is back. Trey Murphy III is playing still. 133-104. Let's get our scoreboard right. Garza's going to launch up a three and knocks it down. Okay, he said Huckporty needs to work on his shooting form. There's a lot Huckporty needs to work on right now. But that's going to be it, y'all. We're going to run the timer out. Not much to talk about. It was a blowout all night long. We can go through vinyl box scores. I said we would, and I never did. So let's go through it real quick right now. 133-107 is the final score. And final box scores. Achua with 13 and 10. He picks up his double-double tonight. Bridges with 29, 6, and 6. He didn't get the 30 ball, guys. He didn't get his 30 ball. I needed it. I needed it just for the vibes. Karl-Anthony Towns did get his 30 ball, 32 points, 20 rebounds, 6 assists. Also, don't discount the 6 boards, 6 assists from Mikal Bridges tonight. Fantastic. OG Anunoby only 9 points, but he played fantastic defense all night long. It was great with 3 boards and 4 assists, 2 steals and a block. We're getting very accustomed to seeing him putting up numbers in these categories right there. And then Jalen Brunson, a whole hum, 14 and 7. Didn't have to do a whole lot tonight, which is what you love. Save the captain, save him for the playoffs. You know you're gonna need him. And then who played off the bench for real minutes? Jericho Sims did 6 points, 6 boards. Solid. Good enough. Did his job. Campaign, 3 for 7 from 3. I think 2 of those or 1 of those, whatever, came in garbage time. 6 assists. A couple of those came in garbage time, but they were nice. Same with McBride. He ends up with 16, 5, and 8. He's filling up the stat sheet, which is nice. He's also picking up a lot of assists these last couple of games. What is he averaging? But overall, I think everybody played well. Not much to really criticize at all from anybody. For the season, he is averaging only 2.8 assists. So not nearly as much as I thought. But that's going to be it. I mean, we can go through the league real quick, but we saw all the East teams that played already. They all wrapped up their games. So that's great. And the Pacers did end up being the Suns. But that's great. Great night, right? We could end it by looking at the scoreboard real quick. I mean, not the scoreboard, the standings. And there we go. That's the updated standings. Knicks comfortably in 3rd place, a game ahead of the Magic, who lost tonight, and the Knicks won. They are now up 2 games on the Magic in the loss column. They're up 1 on the Bucks and the Heat in the loss column. But they did pick up a game on the Boston Celtics tonight, who lost. Hopefully they'll pick up half a game on Cleveland tomorrow if they lose against Milwaukee. But either way, it'll be a win-win tomorrow. If Milwaukee loses, cool. They get pushed further down the standings. We pick up some space over them. If Cleveland loses, cool. 1 step closer to the 1 seed. Either way, we're on our way, y'all. Appreciate everybody for coming out tonight. It was another great night. Finally back to watching Knicks basketball. And after that NBA Cup extravaganza, sort of, we can get back to sort of a normal schedule. We got Minnesota, New Orleans, Toronto, San Antonio. It was a nice little break, nice little breather, especially for the team in general. But now we're going to get back to pretty much every other night for Knicks games. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for Cleveland versus Milwaukee. And, of course, I'll see you guys on Saturday for when the Knicks take on the Pelicans at 8 o'clock. And I'm tired and exhausted. My throat's killing me. I got to go take some medicine and get a good night's sleep because I still got to go into work tomorrow. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll see you guys Saturday night. And we'll keep this train rolling, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. It was a fun night. Brush your teeth before you go to bed. Get a good night's sleep. Stay hydrated. Drink your water. Holidays are coming up. Don't get too stressed out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Until then, I'm out, y'all. Bye.